What's up? How's it going?
I turned my controller speaker back on, so I think I should be able to hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we still have the crazy outfit on Tirsa.
Yeah. Tirsa is almost done. So
Super close.
The blue lady is kind of striking. She really adds to the personality of the village.
The buried shadow may be gone, but I still got fight in me.
Sounds good to me.
I gotta go get a drink first.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm posting the link on Twitter anyway.
Okay.
Why lay down your weapons? The Red Menace might be defeated, but life goes on, you know.
Red Menace.
With that awful red goop monster gone, the mood seems lighter. Fancy that!
We are at peace, but that doesn't mean I'm done whooping machine keys.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We just like go around, like do like forest, mountain.
I guess
switch
so.
each time.
We still just gotta
'Cause I was
get...
like, it's literally just max level because like these
Yeah.
are all done. I have everything.
Yeah, we bought
It's
everything.
really just
This was the last trophy, right? And then we can, whenever
Yep.
we get everyone max level, we can just switch over to my gay pile.
Break
Yep.
everything!
Rewind.
do it all over again. Well, not all over, but
Well, it's an excuse for co-op.
yep.
Like, maybe I should bring my PS5 downstairs and play this with my brothers tomorrow. But that's a lot of work.
Oh,
This place is really starting to feel like home.
I know it looks
Like
I'm just
moving all the
standing here,
cables
but,
and everything with how they are behind the TV right now. Although there's a HDMI cable already down there, so I guess I would just need to move the actual console.
it could be fun.
Yeah.
Busted! Hey, watch it!
Although I already have a Switch down there. Do we get
I
experience?
guess we don't
for
really need to
these?
do these, but I don't think you do. Oh,
God's blessing.
Lots
I
of
think
money
it's
that we don't
purely
need.
just for coins, which I don't need anymore.
So we could skip that kind of stuff, but it's, I don't know, it's still fun.
It is.
It's part of the game. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if we'll stop, but
What?
it is not strictly necessary.
Here goes nothing! Chain hugger! Destroy them!
Oh,
Fighting scrappers is all about justice. Ow! Friendly fire! Enjoy my arrow! Beautiful!
Ooh, duck bomb.
One of them landed on me. One of the machines.
A meal for the scrappers.
I like couldn't get in front of that shell walker.
I know.
More ducks.
More ducks. And then when you do your own save file, there's a bug with one of the outfits where it doesn't show up in the main purchase menu, but if you go to like customize and scroll all the way down, you can buy it that way.
What
That's
was
why
it?
I was shooting you. It was a Helis outfit.
Snazzy
Like a
Helis?
not snazzy
Normal
Helis, but
Helis.
regular.
Okay. Because I remember we couldn't find that last one.
Yeah, I was going through it and then I had to look it up because I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what was going on. Is it's bugged. But you can purchase it, it just doesn't show up as a full
Gotcha.
out.
Interesting. Interesting navigation choices.
Mm-hmm.
Another tearsome masterpiece.
This Tirsa expression is constantly interesting. She does have that, like, that sass, I guess. Kinda. It's just muted because she gotta deal with Lancera.
And, you know, lead a tribe. It's not really, I think, a big concern in this game.
I'll smack you right back next time.
Isn't like, you know, oh, the Nora are almost wiped out element in Swamp.
Such fun.
Their village did get destroyed, but they're just not as depressed in this children's game. Why isn't Zero Dawn such a sad game?
It is.
I wish I could break your shield claw.
There's just so many shell walkers.
There's so many of them.
Take that.
Earthquake hammer.
Ooh, we could try that. I don't think I've tried that one.
Let me in front of you.
Hot one. I've still got it. Fire in the hole. I'm sorry. Another machine to my town.
Duck bomb.
Earthquake hammer isn't that great.
Really?
At least not what I could see.
I don't like the Shellwalker shield or the rush boots.
All patched up.
Compared to the alternatives, at least.
Here's a smash.
There's no point to doing that anymore, but I still like doing it.
It's fun to destroy everything.
I'm loving this rock and roll errand.
That's a fortunate swing of the hammer.
I'm good with it.
This one's always
Pick up
fun.
the hunter's decoy. Oh, I did not mean to grab the Shellwalker shield, but I was just almost out of blast boots, so.
Catch.
All I can think about is that freaking painting.
That was a cool paint.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, but do we want to do tall neck or not tall
I
neck?
say let's do tall.
Hey, watch it.
I feel like tall neck's always the right choice.
No elevator. Guess I'm climbing up to that tall neck.
Thought she was saying my real name for a second. No elevator. That should be my stage name. No elevator. Darth Vader instead of...
Pieces to play with.
It kind of sounds like no elevator.
Well, that's what Tirsa was saying.
Oh,
Like, I guess we have to climb to the Talmud because there's no elevator. But then that had me thinking of, like, the Mars Volta televators as well. But also, my middle name. I'm taking that.
They won't see this coming.
Because
I was gonna say, if you're not taking it,
it's Christmas, so I was watching my friend on Tuesdays at noon. She leaves a 2-hour music thing, and I was watching it
the simple
today.
joys of demolition.
She's saying Noel.
Nothing to it.
Christmas Eve. And I get really annoyed when people sing my middle name because they'll think me and they learn it. It's like, come on. Come on, people.
I'll
Those
try
is
not
old.
to read into that.
But it's acceptable on actual Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And from a friend who's really good at music. Yeah, she wasn't singing it for me, but you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you are allowed to sing my name.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet destruction.
No one told me being in a cult would be so much work and such.
I was trying to describe this game, like what this game is like, to my friend who plays a lot of Lego games but knows nothing about Horizon. Because she was like, should I play Zero Dawn? I was like, well, there's a Lego game that you could play. But I was like, but it's not like normal Lego games either. And it was like hard to like talk about what this game is like without like talking about like spoilers about how it's different. And it was like, it's kind of like Horizon, but also completely different. And it's kind of like a Lego game, but also completely different.
Sure beats walking. See that landing?
I need to build my Talmud.
I need to rebuild it.
I'm getting restless here, but in a good way.
It's like half taken apart. Like it's in big chunks. I don't know where I would put it. Where cats won't get
Do you
my problem.
have any pickles?
Gift that keeps on giving.
Now you're a hero. I bet your to-do list is endless.
Lost you for a moment.
When you build cool stuff, everybody prospers.
I've seen lots of happy little trees growing back lately.
Wow. Generous
Happy
building.
Little Trees? Is that a
Bob Ross?
Bob Ross? Yeah, I was like, what's the name? Shit.
Stay safe out there, adventurer.
Yeah, Bob Ross reference.
Love it. I was painting happy little shadows, happy little clouds. Clouds are hard.
They are, especially the kind that you were
shirts.
doing. I imagine
Yeah.
it's very difficult. I know nothing about painting, so. But it looks hard. I don't even know how you would do that. So.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it.
It's a pretty good winging it,
Sweet
from what I saw.
destruction.
Thanks.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta wing it.
Yep.
I made a cake for the first time this weekend. I was winging it. I mean, I had a recipe, but I was also...
From the wild.
So, like, not from a box.
Well, I used box mix. I was making a tres leches cake,
Ooh.
but a chocolate tres leches cake.
I want it.
It was really good. But I've never made a cake before, so I was like, I think this is right.
I'm bad at making even box cakes. The one time I made one to try and bring to a gathering, and I didn't think about the fact that you should let it cool off before you put icing on it. And I didn't have more icing that I could replace the icing with.
I made a similar-ish mistake, but it's slightly different, which is that I used like whipped cream, the base for the topping. But I bought it and it was in the freezer, and I didn't let it like thaw. And so when I frosted it later, it's like, yeah, it like melted-ish. Still good, but I realized after that was what the issue was.
Friendly fire.
I want to learn how to make tiramisu. Is there anything over here? Silvers. I probably can skip them.
There's silvers and golds.
What do the golds mean?
Golds are usually the main thing.
How great is smashing stuff?
One day we're gonna figure out how to get through that one part on that one level.
Yeah. And it's just gonna be us getting lucky and having
fire.
arrows.
Pretty much. But it's gonna feel so good once we finally do it, even though it's all it is just another roll at a treasure chest. But it's still, it's the principle.
And it's gonna be like $10. Or whatever.
Fire in the hole!
Whatever the lowest about
Rush
is.
boots or...
Oh, yeah. Like this.
Ah!
You spoke that into existence.
That's the kind of phrases that get used at the cults I used to be in.
Kids today
They like to make a lot of declarations and call things that aren't as though they... Call things forth that aren't as though they are.
Friendly fire! Smashing!
I like that these boxes look like Asurami. Well, not that one. That was... These ones are more old world.
Yeah.
The old world marine boxes. But you know the ones I'm talking about, though.
Wagons.
The wood ones.
Yeah.
Remember when we figured out that the barrels in Forbidden West had stuff in them?
Everything!
Yes.
There was such a
Note to self.
era of
Install
discovery.
ziplines in village.
Yeah.
Note to self, install ziplines in village. Do it, Tirsa.
Catch! These long legs wail harder than my third great-grandson.
They gotta make a Lego Thunderjaw. It makes no sense not
Never
to.
gets old.
Where am I?
There's gravity bombs.
Should
We will
make
take
gaming a
those.
little easier.
Oh, there's like unlimited gravity bombs.
Let's bring it. Hey, watch it.
That one's not getting up. All patched up.
Shark is strong.
Is it?
Yeah, check this out.
This
Oh no.
swallow you whole.
Whoa.
Machines for breakfast.
Flame hammer.
Ouch! Stop that.
Oh no.
I've still got it.
Oh, I got
Gotta be
confused.
turned around.
All good.
Burn it up, Nicky.
Gravity bomb's strong too.
Mm-hmm.
Decapitated snapmaw head.
Grab bomb.
There's
Gather
unlimited
round, you ragamuffins.
Oh, that's better. Gravity bombs. Awesome.
Onward.
Mm-hmm. I like how this one has like the purpley light to it,
Yeah.
even if you can't go in there.
Matches my hair.
Mm-hmm.
My Laura Dern hair.
Cheers to smash.
I don't get why people don't like The Last Jedi.
I liked it.
It's the point is
I
that
watched
it
it several
subverted your
times.
expectations.
Friendly fire.
Like,
I watched it several times.
I'll smack you right back.
I think I've seen it like twice. But I would watch it again. Ooh, do you want hot dogs?
I'm
I'll
good
keep
with
gravity
that.
bombs.
I have not watched it in a really long time, but
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Ooh, I should put on Lord of the Rings while I paint.
Ooh, that'd be...
I've been watching Star Trek, Deep Space Nine.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Finders keepers.
I like Star Trek.
I'll take a
love
hot dog.
shopping.
They really want us to have hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll take the shock hammer just so I have a full special. Whatever. Special weapon.
It's not your imagination, Swalky. My friend Astro is here.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I may have fixed the settings so people might actually be able to hear me on the stream because I had it off on accident.
Oh, okay. That's why you were so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It was picking you up, but I figured it must have just been picking you up from inside my ears.
I think so.
Which, that's
people might
crazy that
actually
it's
be-
that loud, but the microphone's really close to it. Oh! They
People
actually
may
made a
actually be
way.
able to-
Swalky says yes. Now I
Okay.
wanna test it. And...
I know sometimes I can hear my voice echo through like just the party chat. Like your mic definitely picks it up.
Dang. My bad.
It's fine. Look at how the light reflects off the bricks, like on the...
That is what I keep wigging out about. The firelight and the sunlight, like, reflecting on the shiny plastic.
Everything looks so small.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, it's really cool.
Another one for me. You fire in the hole. Don't get shocked. Have points.
Level 20 Tirsa!
Oh, that hurt.
Chaos!
Go me. Got more with think fast.
Needed that.
That was fast. I like the glow effect on the corruption, too.
Ooh, cold toast. toes, cold toes.
I didn't pick up the shock bombs, even though I don't have a secondary weapon. My bad. Oh well.
Oops.
Like, by the time I realized I didn't have a secondary weapon, so there was nothing to lose, it had faded.
Oops.
Another Horus. There's so many Horuses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you gotta have them for the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Not Horizon without, you know, giant rustling machine.
Big, dislocated Horus arms. I really want a Lego Horus now. Would rather if you had to pick Lego Thunderjaw or Lego Horus.
Thunderjaw.
Really?
I think so.
These old things just
Horus would be really cool, but I feel like it'd be really big, and I don't have room for that.
Okay, if space was no issue, just on vibe and aesthetics.
I think it would depend on how they would do the Horus. If they did it really cool, where they had like hearts that were like arms coming out, so you could make it look like it was like burrowing into your shelf, that'd be pretty cool, and I could.
That'd be awesome. Makes me kind of want to just like
make it.
Figure out a way to make that happen, not out of Lego, but out of just
in general, like clay.
Not 3D printed though. Aluminum foil.
Oh.
I don't know, but something like that.
3D printed is kind of lore accurate almost.
True. I thought I was you. I
kept doing that in one of the other fights. I kept thinking,
catch!
We don't even look the same right now.
No.
Although we kind of do. We both just have colored hair.
Yeah, it's like both kind of pinky, purpley-ish.
Yeah. But only one of us has a tail.
Yeah.
I love aerobics instructor tier stuff. Swalky, you got any holiday plans?
Love doing that.
Keep giving us hot dog cards.
I really want us to have hot dogs. I could go for a hot dog right now. Grilled though.
These dogs are coming in hot.
I go this way.
More hot dogs. If you see any Tirsa weapons, please let me know.
Okay.
They lit up like a forge fire.
Not the best aiming, dearie.
How did I take no damage during all of that?
I don't know. I've had some fights where I've had taken nothing. I'm like, how is that even possible? Especially as Aaron.
And then I walked through the spikes. I didn't realize there were spikes in the mountains.
I think
I only remember them from the deserts.
They were, I think they started there, but now they can be in any...
Interesting.
Just to keep it, you know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I walked right into him again.
Oh, the simple joys of demolition.
But yeah, especially as Aaron, where you have to be like right up in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I have like no damage.
I think like the 5 minutes I played as Aaron, I was, yeah. I remember taking some beatings.
Some kids today can't aim.
Kids today can't aim.
I wish my grandchildren were this.
Well, do you want gravity bombs?
You can keep them.
You can keep the hot dogs. yours says pro world destruction.
Mm-hmm.
What was in your advent calendar and what wound up being the sword?
Hey! Awesome!
I saw you message the Discord about it. Astro, were you here for any of the conversations about Swalky's sword?
I don't think so.
Well, Swalky has a sword, and we're trying to figure out the origin of it.
Oh, hey!
Neat.
I'm just taking a break from being the main character.
I think it'd be cool to learn sword fighting, but I have no idea.
Building.
Yeah, this is like a Civil War sword. Or something like that.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Would you want to learn like fencing or like
Hey, there are still bits and pieces
swashbuckling?
down in the ruins.
I don't know what the right term is.
Yeah, like traditional dueling? I have no idea. Either, honestly, would be pretty cool. Fencing, I guess, would be more easy to find.
When you
Or like
stuff, everybody prospers.
Suppose it's business as usual.
katanas.
Saved. Oh, how I love business as usual.
I don't know. Learning how to fight with things, I think, would be fun and cool.
It is.
Let's do this.
I did nunchuck lessons when I was a kid.
Yeah.
For like
Shall we head out again?
a couple months. My dad taught karate, and so I think they just really were humoring me to keep me busy, honestly. Because I was like a real little kid. I did get up to yellow belt in karate though. It's white and then yellow. Then my dad had to stop teaching karate because he got in a car wreck. Cauldron?
How great is
Yeah, we'll do
smashing stuff.
My cousin is a black belt. And her dad is also a black belt because she did started karate lessons, and so he kind of went with, and so they're both black belts now. He like teaches
Nice.
things.
I've seen some weird
I wish
stuff
I'd
in my
stuck with
day.
it, but
Nothing like this.
I think we were kind of getting the lessons because Dad
Oh,
taught.
excellent.
So
I had enough. Bomber Granny is back.
bomber.
Explosions.
Do you think they were like in the dev meetings? They're like, Tirsa is the
Sweet
bomb.
destruction.
Now wait, that's a good idea.
Flame hammer.
What do I? I'll take the thing.
Kids today can't aim.
It would be nice if they would ever like explain their process.
I would love to hear their process. Why is silence like that?
Busted.
Why is Tirsa like that? How do you decide what to include, etc.?
Oh, mother's whiskers.
All mother's whiskers.
Fire in the take that. I am ha. Got ya.
Brick separator?
Crosswave is also good though. You can take it for separator.
I'll smack you right back next time.
Ow.
Oh, there's more frostwave.
Yep.
Frostwave is super good.
What's it? Needs a spot.
Is that more flame hammer?
It was cross
Freeze
hit, but I'm
hammer.
gonna keep. keep.
I feel like plain is better, especially because you already have the frost wave anyway. You don't need to double it up. Duckies?
I never
Yes.
get tired of bashing machines.
I'd be very careful. There were like 3 different things.
Drones or brick separators. I'm gonna keep the brick separator.
Oh, I think we need to go over here first. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be across the way. And you should be able to start now. Boom. There's the dynamite.
The All-Mother smiles on me.
Flame bomb or duckies? Duckies.
That was my bad. I just straight up didn't jump.
Breaking stuff.
Oh no!
Happy place.
Did I knock you off?
I think you might have. I was like, did I walk off or did she just kind of like slow motion drifted?
But I kept going. She went far farther than I thought she would. Oh, I just realized they have like little red studs coming off them.
When they're corrupted?
Yeah.
Oh, the red studs. Okay, there's 2 elemental drones. I'm taking them because that's more than 6 brick separators. Wait, are those silver? Those aren't silver. But those are silver.
Yeah. There's...
Oh, this is... I remember this. We gotta get... Yeah, and then it activates the other elevator. It's all coming back. So you go up, and I'll stay down here, back here, to grab the next one. And then we gotta bring that up. Do we have to bring more than one up?
I think it's just one. At least for like the main path, there might be an option. Something or other. But I think you could just...
Put the freaking arms in the back. Oh, there's...
Oh wait, there's 2.
There's some in the back. We can go that way, and there's one over there. Oh no!
Or I'll go to the back.
Yeah. Options.
If it ain't broke, break it. Hey, watch it.
M1840 cavalry saber. Both sides use that type, so it could be either. Interesting. We both really like Horizon Zero Dawn, basically. That's how me and Astro met.
Through the streams.
People who like Horizon far too much club. Twitter, Discord, some combination.
I think it was Discord, and then you posted your streams.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Shockhammer.
I am good.
Do we want to? I'm good passing on the other crate if you are.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
At this point, it's just like power level errand. Ooh, the long legs.
Destruction.
Got it! That's experience for you.
I'll try not to read into that.
Follow me.
Ouch! Stop that. Huh. There's more where that came from. Let's do this. Blizzard time.
More.
Batter up.
Ooh, shark bomb.
Friendly
No.
fire.
Well, I totally got turned around.
Such fun.
Need to hit it a little more.
Kids
That
today
freeze
can't
wave
hang.
is a lifesaver,
Another one for me.
but I'm not going to
Let's
take freeze
chill
bombs. I
this
have 25
place out.
duckies. I'm saving them for the boss.
I've got freeze first.
Little air support can come in handy.
Oh!
I just barely made it.
Stop me.
That's tight timing.
A bit of a... I feel 60 again! Yes!
Ow! Friendly fire. Oh, that's better.
Attack drone. What will they think of next? Break everything!
Oh, this is this jump. My bad. So is that even useful for anything?
The shock bone, or
Ooh. Oh no, I thought I was you. We struggled with this one before, didn't we?
I want to say yes.
We'll build so much.
It was a lot harder than the regular.
Well, we'll do it. We're higher level now.
Yeah.
This'll be a tough nut to crack.
Oh, jump over the shockwave.
We also had different,
We were both playing this different, yeah.
I might have been scared.
You were.
I think you were more.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oops.
Good throw. A little present.
That's good. We were already down a quarter of health.
Bet you felt that. Nice. Ready? I'll try not to read into that.
Oops.
All patched up.
Some nails take 2 swings.
Oh no, there were more duckies and I missed them.
Smashed it good. Ouch!
Oh.
Stop that.
Oh, I jumped into it instead of over it.
Off we try. Not the best aiming, Gary.
We got this. We're doing so much better. Although it's scrappers now.
Yeah, but I've got 3, so I feel better about it.
All patched up.
Hey, watch it.
Freezies make such a big difference.
My aim is true.
I feel like Aaron stuns them, so they can't, like, attack so long. I'm not entirely sure that's true, but it seems like
It feels
Got
right.
another one. Hey, watch it.
It tracks with a hammer too.
Ow. Friendly fire.
Oh, just stand behind it when it does that.
yeah.
Gotta blast it again. Catch.
Hey, watch it.
So close!
Pretty cool. It's a stubborn. I'll try not to read into that. Keep pushing. Hope you packed some mittens.
Stubborn little weak point. I'll smack you right back next time. Ow!
My heart is full. Well, one of them.
I am rejuvenated.
Good hit. Gotta keep it up.
Oh, I get to hit it again.
Ouch! Stop that.
Another hit might do it. Come closer. They'll turn that one to scrap.
It's a stubborn bit of scrap.
There we go.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
It didn't even die.
Let's never do it again.
That one went a lot better.
My Christmas plan, Swalky, is just that my brothers are coming over in the morning. How about you? And what
I'm
about you?
visiting grandparents in Minnesota.
Are they far away?
No, they're not too far. It's like a couple hours. Like
Okay,
2
I'm
hours
just taking a break from being
drive.
the main character.
Not bad.
That's not too bad, as long as the weather's accommodating. I have 2 brothers, they're twins, Swalky.
Everybody
They're
Really?
18 months younger than me. Ben and Jake.
I did not know that.
Break everything.
They're 10 minutes apart.
We haven't done desert yet.
Let's do it.
And then now that Tirsa is leveled up, if you want to switch, which I don't, you don't have to.
Generous
But if you
building.
want to.
I'm okay staying
I
as
tell my son
Tirsa.
to follow his own
I
path,
figured, but
unless it leads into ruin.
I actually find the bombs really annoying, but I just like Tirsa. I committed as soon as they introduced the game. I was like, I'm gonna Tirsa main. I'm gonna keep my word. Some of the music in this gets me the. It's not like a copyright hit, but it's just a little like copyright
I
notification.
can't wait to have her
Nothing against my account though, just them monetizing. I can't, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not monetized anyway, and I have no real plans to be, but I caught myself after one bomb. I just dropped my
Most
water
game
bottle.
audio, even like music used by games, doesn't.
Well, a lot of it's DRM free, but not all of it. It depends on the game.
Yes.
But like Horizons is all,
Water in my boots.
but not Lego Horizons.
Is it like that one song?
Probably. It didn't really say which, and I didn't really look into it that hard. I was just like, it's probably just one of the Lego songs because it's not Horizon.
Oh.
More pieces for Mother's heart. The All-Mother smiles on me.
Do you want brick separator?
Yeah.
Oh no! You got.
Yes, I will take brick separators. I will go to extreme lengths to get those, apparently.
That was pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Solid enough.
That was really a perfect storm of events that just happened right there.
It's perfectly encapsulated Lego chaos.
So,
And that's how it's done.
I don't think we're really doing presents
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything, to my knowledge. It's kind of like when
I
you're
don't
an adult, it just kind of gets awkward. Like, I'm not against people doing presents, but I don't know, if someone doesn't like initiate it happening ahead of time, it's just kind of one of those like, oh, it's Christmas, and I don't recall being a part of any conversations about that.
yeah, I definitely have like, friendships where it's like we would mutually agree not doing those.
Yeah.
Because then to think about it.
I know there's one friend of mine that's probably going to send me something, but she might not because her year has been really hectic. There's one friend that's definitely sending me something, and that's who I'm making the painting for, because she's giving me a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I have a friend who's really crafty,
Kids today
so
can't
she usually.
But even in that
That's
case,
usually.
yeah. Like,
Well,
I would
usually-
rather get that anyway. I would rather have something that, like, someone made for me than bought. Like, I'm
So I usually
tired
try
of
and get
consumer stuff.
a gift, and it's usually just like helping perpetuate the craft. Like I give her
Yeah.
Joys of demolition.
You give her
she's got-
supplies, and then the following year you get some sort of thing created with
kind
it.
of. Like this year, she's gotten really into word turning, so I haven't done it yet because I'm really bad at
Like on a lathe?
these things. Yeah, she doesn't have one, but she has like a wood turning studio she goes to, so I'm getting her like wood blanks
Nice.
because I know she'll need these.
That was a weird dream.
The thing my friend is getting me is not crafted, but it is not one of a kind. But she's the only other person that has it. It's from her merchandise line, but I liked the mock-up better than what they actually went with. And so I'm getting... She's custom ordered me the mock-up version.
That's nice.
And so got her face on it. And that amuses me to no end. It's like, I'm gonna wear your face. It's her album cover, but it's done in like a stylized art form. And it's hard to tell that it's a face unless you recognize the album cover, because it's like stylized just like the light portion of her face, but it's on its side. And so it almost looks like a mountain or something-ish. But then the release version just says Till the Morning, because her album's called Till the Morning, but the line from the song is Hold Me Till the Morning. And the mock-up had Hold Me, but the final release only had Till the Morning. So I'm like, I want the one that says Hold Me Till the Morning. 'Cause I'm sappy about hugs. So, and it just amuses me to no end to have her face on apparel. Especially because the only other, like, face shirts that I have that have someone's face on it is I went on a Laura Dern shirt kick for a while, so I've got like 4 Laura Dern shirts that either say Laura Dern or have Laura Dern on them. Like, one of them is like Renata Klein with a baseball bat and it says "Show a woman some respect." It's amazing. So, like, my friend's name is Laura, so it amuses me that like the Laura trend continues for my shirts. So, but that's the only. It's not even for Christmas either, but it counts. I'm counting it.
It's wood turning, not wood carving, Swalky.
I saw that at the same time as you.
Close, but not quite.
Duck bombs, yes. Full duck bombs versus only 8 Freezy Pops, no contest. I
can't believe you gave us 2 rush boots.
I was at Walmart today and saw. Do you want to do the tall? Have we done a desert tall neck?
I feel like we did a desert tall neck before.
Probably.
And we did a tall neck earlier. So I was leaning more towards just the baby.
Yeah, your choice. When I was at Walmart, I saw a wood burning kit, and it was only like $15, and I was very tempted. I'm like, I already have some wood carving stuff, but being able to like just do the little designs, like, I feel like for $15, it can't be that good. But I mean, burning wood, that feels like it's probably also kind of hard to get wrong.
Take them by surprise.
But
I mean, you could
I decided
accidentally set on fire, maybe. I don't know a lot about burning, but
well,
I mean,
there's a lot that you can get wrong, but also not a lot at the same time. Yeah, when stuff goes wrong, goes very wrong. But I mean, like, it's as far as like
artistically.
Yeah. But I need to use the wood carving stuff I got more before I go and add other stuff, is what I decided.
Something I really wanted to get into, but I don't have the space for, and I'm really bad at, like, sticking with crafts, so I'm hesitant to do, is stained glass. But I think stained glass is
I met this person when I lived in Texas that has, like, a renowned stained glass studio. Like, his studio did a, like, wall-sized display for a hospital that was built down there. And it was just very interesting talking to him about it. But it's like they do, like, it's a whole glass, like, whole shebang glass studio.
Yeah.
But glass is scary.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna cut an artery in my hand.
And it's just something I definitely can't do. I would need a dedicated space that I can't have cats get into.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about the cat component.
Straight up. Not right now, but I keep thinking about it.
So I was like, I want to do oil painting, but like you have to have like the right ventilation. And so acrylics it is for now because I'm like, an oil is just so intense.
Friendly fire.
That's what I think is really neat, that they do have those like studio co-working spaces where you can use some of their equipment for stuff like what your friend does.
Yeah, especially because she can't afford a lathe on her own because those are expensive. So.
But just go rent time on someone else's.
Quickly.
Ow! Friendly fire.
So it'd be neat to learn like pottery and stuff like that.
Let's try the same thing, but better.
Go somewhere that has the wheels. And that's what I think when I do try to learn oil painting, like
I'll try not to
go take a class somewhere. because I don't want to like start getting all the solvents without someone teaching me about them, because I'm gonna just like end up making myself pass out and die. I'm very intimidated by all the oil paint solvents.
Yes. I work with a lot of paint solvents.
Oh, that makes sense.
And with these bricks, we will create something
Because those
new.
are pretty easy to recycle, because you just distill it. Most of the time it can be reclaimed. So I work with a lot of like electric
Hey, watch it.
solvents.
Ow.
That was one
We
thing
have fume hoods, so it's not as much of a risk.
Yeah, that's a little different. One thing I wanted to pick up today, but I couldn't find, but I didn't look that hard either, was denatured alcohol. But they didn't have it in the paint aisle, and I didn't want to go look in the, I don't know, hardware at that point. I don't even know where it would be. I just figured I needed to go to an art supply store and try to get something from there.
I'll smack you right back next time.
That's one clobbering. Hey, watch it.
I'm so proud of us for learning to just go ham on the actual boss. Not get distracted by ads. Oh, except for also don't get distracted by not healing. I'm just like almost dead.
Yeah, you got me low.
You're in a world of hurt now.
Hey, watch it. Let's go, little one.
Like swatting insects.
Level up!
Ooh, level up.
Less goo is always good. If I stay in too long, I'll get. The area is cleansed.
Did we lose you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Get out of my wilds, evil goo.
I ended up not going into work today. There wasn't enough to justify. There was like a couple samples, but like not enough to justify
Corruption does not
Gotcha.
belong here.
resetting
work
up
day.
like turning on to test for like 2 samples.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is a little bit of a bummer because I found out we get extra holiday pay. I also got to just enjoy a day off, so.
I mean,
Okay.
after all the madness of the overtime that you worked this past year, I think you deserve an extra day off. So my mom took, we were gonna do something together on Thursday morning before she went into work, and she just wound up using a day off because they have like a floating holiday that they can just pick the day that they take as a holiday, and it counts as a holiday instead of vacation for PTO. So she's just like, well, I have to use it by my work anniversary or I lose it, and my work anniversary is on January 20th, so might as well use it. Go for it.
Yeah, the only difficult part is since I've only worked there since November. I don't get paid for holidays yet. That's only after 90 days.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah, I joined at just the right time to get all the days off, not get paid for them.
That sucks.
But they're super flexible, so I've been just doing extra hours.
Did
And
you
they're
make the
totally
rocking
fine
chair,
with that.
Swalky? Oh, sorry, I just interrupted you.
No, you're good.
This place is really starting
So-
to feel like home.
It honestly, working overtime at my new job is not bad because I can go in early because I don't have like a set shift. So if I want to do extra hours, I can come in an hour early instead of later,
Nice.
or whichever. Instead of working.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Also, honestly, working there is pretty laid back. Very. I can, have free time. If
Yeah,
there's nothing to do, I can
I
just
wonder what the next big trend
read.
because you're being paid for your skill rather than just to be a body producing labor.
Correct. Like, if there's nothing to do in the lab, that doesn't mean there won't be in like an hour.
Yeah.
So like,
They still
during the
need you
week,
there
it's-
for when that happens, but
yeah.
they're not going to be upset if you have downtime.
Everybody prospers.
That's nice.
Whereas at my old job, it was like all about we have like quotas to produce.
Yeah.
So let's do forests. So it's nice having a job with downtime.
I have thought about, like, I need to go get... It's crazy. Like, I took a lot of lab sciences, but I don't have, didn't... Because you have to have, like, lab... There's, like, lab level 1, 2, 3, or whatever credentialing to, like, work in certain types of labs or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. I know that I don't need credentials for this stuff, but it's a pretty small company.
Gotcha.
Not a lot of, like...
But the fact that you have a sciences-based degree basically tells them that you'll be able to understand what you need to do.
Smashing!
Yeah, and nothing... There's not a lot of, like, super complicated things to do.
Gotcha.
It's mostly... What am I trying to say? There's, like, a set process. For just doing the process. Once you learn it, you're... Not a, like...
They just
figuring
need to
things out.
Do it with
There's,
precision and do it the same way every time.
Replace my staircase.
Yeah. There are certain tests that they need you to do. But once you know how to do those, pretty set.
I hate these corrupted critters. A little present.
A lot of hot dog carts.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have them than a Tristcaster. Ooh, frost wave.
Let's do that.
Incoming! Catch! Needed that. Not the best aiming, Gary. I am rejuvenated. Turn that one to scrap.
You're done.
I like it when they freeze midair.
It's about to get all frozen wilds up in here.
I'm so amused by Tirsa having that line.
Mm-hmm.
People should really be careful where they leave these things.
I also kind of want to slap whoever made that line, but also hug them. It's just like, how dare you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Like, I get with a game of this scale why you couldn't include it beyond, like, a throwaway line, but also...
I want Lego Uriah so bad, though. That helmet would look so cool.
And then you can add another to your old lady Lego character.
Yeah. Uriah's not that old.
I know, she's older, though.
She's like 45, maybe.
Sona's not that old either.
With these bricks, we will
Oh,
create
weird, I
something
can't
new.
swing a camera. Oh! Swing
I
the
bombed it.
camera in the air.
You can do an air... Oh, I can do an air toss, too. But not when you're on the bridge.
Yeah.
You know, someone was pointing out, like, entire skyscrapers and, like, concrete parking garages have broken down, but there's cars, rusted out cars that are still, like...
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't quite... In actual Horizon.
Yeah.
Like, how did this entire skyscraper fall apart, but this machine's okay?
Safe and sound.
Or like the elevators work.
Wait, 45 what, Swalky? Oh, Uriah. I don't know, that's my guess. Based on Aratak, like, how old do you think Aratak is?
Not my precious face.
With considerations for the fact that they spend most of their time outside in really intense weather and in combat.
So much with this. See that landing?
Also, it sounded like they were like already established in the wearing
Before the Red Raids.
Yeah.
I imagine they were probably, you know, 20-somethings when the Red Raid started.
Yeah.
Oh, the old mother's refreshing waters.
I'm gonna take a frostbite. Oh, you already also took some. Okay.
It's a good item.
It is a good idea.
You've really sold me on it. Even though it doesn't hurt them, it's still is inflicting more damage, or there's preventing damage to yourself.
Yep.
Crowd control.
Exhilarating.
Yep.
Wait, what is this all lit up for?
I still wish I could just turn the... I've wanted to do that so many times. Rotate
What?
it.
Yeah. The lights at that gas station work still, apparently. I'm here for it. This reminds me of where we find those Nora that accidentally went to No-Noville. What were their names?
I don't remember.
We looked it up,
You pulled
though.
up one of their names out of thin air, and I had no idea.
Surprised myself with that. It was a process of elimination thing, though. It's just like, well, who could it be?
Nothing wrong with treating myself once in a while.
It was... I want to say I kind of half remember it, but...
It was a weird
one
name.
of the things in the community board, so we could look on that.
Yeah. Oh, we don't. I don't think it's that important. It was more just like I see a name I don't recognize, and I know it's not XYZ, so it's just got to be this thing. So it wasn't that I knew the name; it was that I didn't know the name, but I know all the other names.
Huh.
Up or down?
Up?
That works too. She just wouldn't jump that ledge. All that aerobics and... Whoa. Am I being like weirdly laggy for you? Something went weird in Tears. Look on the stream. She's like floating. That's the game freaking out, not lag. That's like...
Yeah, you wouldn't be lagging on your own game like that. That's really weird.
We broke her.
Honestly, not even that stuttery for me.
I'm just more amused by this. Like, she glitched out hard. Let's kill her and read. Nope, she's still weird.
Maybe, I wonder if since it's a co-op game, if maybe it's your connection to the server that's iffy?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Oh, she's back to normal.
Okay. That's good.
That was so odd.
Take that!
Duckies.
Friendly fire! Woohoo! Yeah!
Hope you packed some mittens.
I'll smack you right back next time.
Ow! Friendly fire. Hurts, doesn't it? I'll try.
Did my duck just explode on you?
More pieces
Like
for
you
Mother's
move and
Heart.
then you stop and then you move again.
Yeah, this is bad. Oh, and then it's because the thing is, if weak connection to host. Interesting.
Oh no.
I might get dropped out soon. We should finish the level.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Just thinking of...
Green-legging you out?
Yeah. It's weird that it's especially weird on my screen. That makes no sense. It's just a scrapper. We'll be fine. Oh, where am I?
Bye-bye now.
Chill out. Kids today can't act. All patched up.
Dude, you just freeze the ads and then wail on the scrapper. Brilliant.
Love doing
Oh, I seem to be fine now.
Okay.
Sweet destruction.
That's that crazy thing supposed to be from.
If you ever do end up disconnecting, like if your connection drops, I'll probably try and finish the level myself.
That's fine.
Because I think the issue was trying to reconnect you in to that level.
Inside a level, yeah.
We earned it.
But it still let me move around. I just didn't.
USS No-Go, pure concrete blown up, and it's still standing in the Philippines. They blew it up with 2,200 gallons of fuel mixture and 600 pounds explosives. My theory was the reason that the buildings and the parking garages are destroyed is because the war.
Probably. I was gonna say there could also just be like support structures in it that aren't maybe made of concrete degrade.
Yeah.
Like buildings aren't purely made out of one material.
Yeah. But also, like, metal doesn't take that long to wear down. Especially if the world is terraforming, the conditions would be so varied that it would, like, everything would get hella destroyed. Especially if you got long enough to, like, form stalactites and stalagmites. I don't know. It's robot dinosaurs and nanites, like, can suspend my disbelief.
We are joined by Myra tonight on the couch, as normal.
Kitty!
She's a good couch companion. She likes to lay on the couches.
Got a bit turned around.
I'm getting restless here, but in a...
Yeah, Myra is one of my cats.
She's the sweetest little kitty ever.
She really is. She's a big snuggler. She likes to just snuggle all day.
Guess he's back.
Cauldron or nah?
Did we have a cauldron last time we did a mountain level?
I think so.
Or was that jungle? I don't remember. We did a cauldron today, so
Yeah.
I think we skipped this. She's a little chunky.
She's got good reasons, though.
Smashing.
She's not, like,
Some
really
assembly
unhealthy.
required.
She's just a little round. She's got a round face. And she's a sweetie, but she's not as much of a big fan of other cats. She's okay with them, but she doesn't like new cats. So when I had a bunch of kittens, she was not a big fan. She's getting better, though.
How are the kittens doing?
Kittens are doing great.
That's better.
One of them is very skittish. The last one we got.
That makes
But
sense.
she's getting...
She's the one that's, is she more tortoiseshell looking? Or no?
Myra?
No, Myra's tortoiseshell-y, but the kitten doesn't look like the other ones. The latest kitten.
She is a black cat, but she's got, like, a smoke coat. So, like, it's really interesting. it's like the roots of her hair are white, and then they get darker. And she also kind of looks like she's got some white patches. She's mostly a black cat, but
That's what I think
patches.
was making it seem like she was tortoiseshell.
And when you like look at her closely, it's like she's got little tiny white hairs all over. She's a very interesting coat.
Like mottled.
Yeah, almost like heathered. Like a heathered black cat. It's very interesting. I've never seen it before. And the other black cats are not like that. She is unique. But Myra is the only tortoiseshell. Everyone else is either a black cat or one tabby. I have 5 black cats in my house.
Black cats need love.
I love them a lot.
I'm surprised you kept them all.
My mom and I got attached. It was not part of the plan.
Oh no, I accidentally
maybe
changed items.
We were like, maybe we'll keep a couple, and then we didn't want to. So, I don't know what will happen. For now, we're keeping them until we have to figure something else out.
I'm taking shark bombs.
Needed that.
I accidentally got rush boots and I'm very sad.
Let's do this.
Wait, there's gravity bombs. I'm taking gravity bombs.
Vacuum are the best bombs.
If I get accepted into grad school and have to move, we'll probably have to figure something else out, because I can't travel with 7 cats.
Yeah.
So,
imagining that car ride.
yeah.
It'd just be a
or
constant
like,
wailing.
Or getting a
place. Yeah.
Is going to be really hard, so... Yeah. But for now, they're here. It's fine. I've got a room that they mostly stay in, because they're not quite... The house is not ready for them, but they are ready for the house.
Makes sense.
We let them out a few times a day, but back in there.
Shattered.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I don't remember the steps of the chunk charts walking, but I'd say I want to say they do like a 7-point scale or maybe a 9 points. She'd like be a 6. She's like slightly above. Or she's got a little bit, but not like absurd amount.
Ow! Friendly fire.
We'll build so much with this.
I wonder if the mic can pick her up if she
She purring?
No, she's not purring, but she's talkative, but she doesn't want to.
Gotcha.
Or at least not really.
This'll be a tough nut to crack.
Let's see it does this.
She also, Myra seems to be the cat who's been assigned wake-up duty for me, because when it gets to be around like 11 a.m., she starts meowing at me on the bed.
Brick separator.
Ooh, I will take that actually.
More brick separators.
There's more gravity bombs up here.
Oh! Ah! Thank you.
Oh, the simple joys of demolition. Frag out!
Frag out amuses me so much.
Glad that goop's gone.
It's like Tirsa's been playing Call of Duty.
Tear it all down!
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, the Skyrim grandma.
A little present.
Skyrim grandma stopped playing. She's like, yeah, I ran out of things to do.
I've never played.
Really? I feel like Horizon is kind of a successor in many ways. Skyrim really was game-changing when it first came out. But also, partially that's only because it's the first time some people ever branched out of like
Nice one.
the types of games they play. 'Cause for me, I was like, I played Morrowind. Skyrim is just like Morrowind if the combat was a lot more manageable, or Oblivion as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Morrowind, the combat was annoying, but not at the time because there weren't more fluid systems.
Mm-hmm.
And Skyrim's was really fluid at the time, but now it's clunky.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of games in general before Horizon, and
Gotcha.
then after either.
Well, you got really good for being new to games then.
Like, I played a few, like, I'd play Lego games when I was younger.
Gotcha.
Little Big Planet.
The Horizon's really when I decided to start like going a lot more intentional in games too. Like as a kid, we would on multiplayer in like Halo and Smash Brothers and stuff. But like that was like because you just constantly play with your friends, like Nintendo 64 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I had a DS, so I played like
Gotcha.
DS games. But in terms of like console games, didn't have one when I was younger. So it's just like I never got that. Triss, I couldn't play it anyway.
More brick separators in the grass.
Really whack something with this.
Yeah, but then my brother wanted a PlayStation, and so then we got a PlayStation one Black Friday. Black Friday 2017. My brother was getting a game, and so they had me pick one out. So I picked Horizon at random. Well, not at random, but I was like, this looks interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. I had heard absolutely nothing about it. I had no idea.
Someone had told me about it, but I hadn't really tracked with it super close because I just wasn't tracking video games at the time. And I had forgotten. But the original trailer didn't look as cool.
Mm-hmm.
When it was the older design for like Ross looked like Karst and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then my roommate rented it, but couldn't play it because they didn't have time because Breath of the Wild had come out. So they were like, hey, I rented this game. Do you want to play it? Like, we have it for 3 weeks or whatever. I was like, I'm sure I'll give it a try. Free game. Why not? And then I remember, like, there was a distinct moment. I was in the desert, walking through some grass. And I was just like, I had just been doing some hunting grounds or something. And I was like, this, like, combat is so creative. There's so many options. Like, the way they made it versatile. Like, this is the game I've been waiting for since Ocarina of Time. Like, this is my favorite game now. And that it was just... that it became. And then I platinumed it, but I didn't buy it until the complete edition came out, and then I didn't play Frozen Wilds until COVID. But then once I did, I was like, damn, this game's really great. That's why I called it my new favorite game. I want to get really good at this. And like then I decided to like play it on every different difficulty that existed, and like, oh, there's a corruptor.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to play.
Gotta whack those lights.
Oh, I missed this.
I jumped off the edge to get away from the tail swipe.
That's one way to dodge, I guess.
I made my brick separator count. But yeah, so I like, before I played the Frozen Wilds, I was like, well, I gotta replay the whole game on normal to remember the story and get it all fresh. So I did. And then after I played it on normal and went through the Frozen Wilds, I was like so challenged by the Fireclaw that I was like, I want to get good at this, because that was really difficult and I sucked at it. So I decided to like try it on Ultra Hard and stuff, especially because there was the trophy for New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. I was like, I want to platinum this game. Like, it was my first platinum trophy ever, and then they added this Ultra Hard trophy. I guess I'm gonna try Ultra Hard. And then
yeah,
it was COVID, and I didn't want to spend money, so it was like, let's just keep playing this. I want to try all the different difficulties, like playing photo mode, started to like talk to the online Horizon community, etc.
Yeah, I played it on normal, and then I was like looking it up, like, oh, there's an expansion. I should go buy that. And so I played that, and then it was like, oh, New Game Plus trophies, and then New Game Plus Ultra Hard, and then I was just watching stuff about Horizon all the time and playing it a bunch and trying to like get good at it.
There's still corruption.
And then it became
We get to keep
played for like
saving
2 or
the
3
world
years.
forever? Wow. Generous building.
Replaying it over and over. And doing like photo mode and stuff. I would post it on my Tumblr.
Got a bit turned around.
And then I started watching all of the Hannah Hoekstra movies and learning Dutch, and I was just like, let's just make this my personality.
I didn't get that far.
Well,
but
it was COVID, and I was stuck at home, and I had moved across the country, so I didn't know anyone here. Like, I did, but it was like all the people I knew are from when I was super religious, so it was like, and I don't want to, like, even now, I don't want to go to hobby groups to meet people and risk, like, getting COVID, because I'm still paranoid about COVID. I'm just saying, we still don't know the long-term effects of infection. Just thinking, like, shingles and chickenpox kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Still limit social activities. But also it costs money to go to hobby groups, and I've been dealing with all my health stuff, so I don't have money.
I don't go to
Also, there's the autism.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help socialization.
Don't know how to talk to these people. That's been hard to do.
Well, that's, like, if I go to a group event, I very, very wallflower.
Yeah.
Bad.
I was invited out last Friday night. The first time I've ever been to, like, a bar on a Friday night.
Oh, wow.
Ever.
How'd that go?
It went okay. It was with, both current coworkers and old coworkers, because my new boss, is dating one of my old coworkers, because they knew each other beforehand. It just kind of happened that way. But so it was like nice to catch up with old coworkers, see how they're doing. But it was also very loud. Like, it was a little overwhelming. It's definitely not my normal type of vibe in any form.
Yeah, I don't like going to loud bars. And I don't really like drinking alcohol either. That's because I have POTS and it just dehydrates me and I just get cranky rather than like fun. Because dehydration worsens all my POTS symptoms, so I just get tired and cranky. I'm not a
Alcohol
fun...
makes me sleepy, and I don't like... I only have like 1 or 2 max.
Yeah.
Ever.
Max I'll do is 3, but that's if I'm eating.
So...
And that's like across a night. Like I went to a friend's birthday party and like they rented out the bar, so it was like the gift they wanted was help them meet their minimum so that they don't have to pay a fee on top of the bar rental. So if they do a minimum amount of sales, then so that like that night I had 3 drinks, but that's like the maximum I do. If I go somewhere, I want to be able to drive myself home. And that was like 3 drinks across like 7 hours. So, and I hydrate in between.
Yeah.
And even what I got was just like a Jack and Coke anyway. And I tipped well.
So I didn't have that much. I was mostly just to talk to people and just...
Yeah. Oh no!
Also, you did that to yourself. I'm also very glad that I left, because now they're getting into their slow season, and what our new manager has suggested for dealing with the slow season is working 1 week on, 1 week off, which sounds like a nightmare to me for someone who has to pay for things, or like anybody. Like, I don't know. Like, it keeps people on the payroll, and with their health insurance probably, which is probably making it the best case scenario. Because when we got laid off 1 year, I know I did lose my health insurance during that time.
Yeah.
But only having like half of your money. Although I do think they said they had opportunities to work elsewhere across the company.
Gotcha.
I guess it's not that bad, but I don't have to deal with that at my new job. We don't have slow seasons.
I was like, what? I thought you just got away from that.
No, that was at my, that's it.
I didn't want to like shit on your new job, but I was like, no!
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's at my old job. That's what they're doing, because now they're in their slow season.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with it.
I hate that the old job you had, it was like feast or famine and nothing in between. You were either working a ton of overtime or you weren't working for days at a time.
Truly. It's rough.
Ooh. Unlimited black boots. I'm taking them.
Catch! You should have stayed home!
I think all boots should have rockets.
I agree too, so. Where are they?
Yes!
Rocket boots plus grazers equals heart.
Never gets old. Hot fun. Top goes the canister.
I like never get tired of popping grazer canisters in any form.
Yeah, they're fun.
I'm reporting you. Sorry. Bet you felt that.
That line from Aaron sounded like he said a word that I would not expect to hear in a Lego game.
I wasn't paying attention, so I don't even know what
He said, bet you felt that, but that's not what it sounded like.
All patched up. I'm here.
Get down for now. Yeah.
Not the best aiming, Gary. Rocket boots. I am ready for liftoff.
Ooh, gold toes, gold toes. These old things just get weirder and weirder.
What? Oh, not Slitherfang.
Oh,
It's the
I
Ninjago
think it's
thing.
one of the, yeah.
But still. It's Slitherfang-ish.
It almost kind of looks like a Claw Strider, actually.
Yeah.
Clawfang. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It'd suck if it didn't put me back up top. Well, I'm stuck here.
Hey, watch it. I'll try not to read into that.
Kids today can't aim.
I will be streaming tomorrow. That's the plan.
Was hoping it'd be my long-lost left sock.
The lone
I'll keep
sock.
Freeze hammered.
Still not over the lone sock reference.
Incoming!
I wonder if they knew when they said that, though. Like, that's the question. Because I could see that just being a, like, haha, Aaron's absent-minded.
Yeah.
Of course he lost a sock. But
I say we
choose
do
to
this
believe.
all.
Okay.
I'm thinking we alternate when they give us a choice. Like,
Yeah.
one time
Works for
we'll
me.
do Clawfang, and we won't.
How close are we to getting Aaron all the way up? 18?
He's at level
and
18.
A quarter. We started at 15 or something, right? 15 or 16?
14.
Whoa!
We started at 14. But I think
Making
it gets
progress.
longer.
Oh, I'm lagging again.
Yeah, so I think it
does.
takes more.
You just keep advancing, it'll warp me to you.
Okay.
I'm like laggy again, so it's harder to... Oh, and she's fine now.
Ouch! Stop that!
There! Attack!
Oh, I've got rocket boots.
What fun!
Oh, there's a... Oh, that doesn't go around. Haha! Look at those stoplights! And this working street light. I got so salty over the way that they changed the Banuk lights in the Frozen Wilds remaster. They look different. They just look different. I don't know, like the light of them looks different. Is there anything the other way?
Oops.
That's fine. We don't need to be going all, like, what, so there's more bricks? Oh no.
Let's not talk about that.
I don't know. I was also, like, already angry because there was a blizzard that made all of the color saturation go down, and I was like, but that's not Horizon. I don't care if I'm in a blizzard. Everything should still be, like, super vibrant. Because it's Horizon. But the blizzard went on forever and ever, and it made me, like, actually sad. It's like, I play this game for color!
That's fair.
But, like, it went on so long. And I got all turned around. and I wound up at the spot where you do the trial against Aratak.
Sweet destruction!
And everything was just so gray. And so dark and gray. Also, like, when it's nighttime, you can hardly see the Banuk's faces. And when you go and meet Uriah, when you talk with her in the dialogue, you can see her face. But then as soon as you're not in dialogue with her anymore, she's, like, super dark and hard to see.
Hold on. Okay. I was stuck on the ledge.
And that was very sad. That's gonna be a zip line. Ooh.
2 chests.
Finders keepers.
Ugh.
Were you trying
Did
to get all
those
those?
fall down there?
Yeah. We can't get them. I like that we both tried. There's a little Lego
really
fire
confused
escape.
by that.
Yeah, it was weird. It must be. Did one of us throw a cultist off the ledge or something?
Maybe.
That horse looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly same time, unsure because it depends on what happens with my brothers, but probably same time. Honestly, because they're coming over in the morning. Where did my water bottle fall to? Oh, is that it? Like
This
rolled
place is
under
really
my
starting to
desk.
feel like home.
Let's see. We just did desert, jungle, mountain. So sacred lands.
I think we just did jungle.
I was
So
all
it's
for explore.
desert.
You'll have to come back later.
Is it desert next? Okay.
Think so.
No, we did mountain before that.
Mm-hmm.
But when is the last time we went to sacred lands?
Yeah, I feel like we just did it, but
I feel like jungle and sacred lands do feel too similar to do back to back. I'm always okay with desert. I love desert. Desert is life. I'm just drinking my water.
Okay.
Got a bit turned around.
There we go. Got my liquid IV. Hydration.
Ow! Friendly fire.
I threw a boombox at you. Ooh, what's over on the right?
Huh.
I thought it was you.
I'll try not to read into that.
Ah, nice try, Glather. Hey, watch it. Love, love, don't be shy. Whack it.
Freeze hammer?
Giant hammer.
Kids today can't hang.
Elemental drone!
This is worse than heartburn.
Seriously gets set on fire. This is worse than heartburn.
All patched up.
All patched up.
it's like the things of, or like the pallets.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that was a weird dream.
I don't know. Grass. Let's. I did not mean to just knock you off the cliff. I don't know, what would that be? Copper? Copper. Metal.
Wait, what?
You know how, like, there are, like, pallets of, like in Olin's house, he's got, like,
Yeah,
metal
of
bowls.
ingots.
What
Yeah.
is that? Is that, like, copper? It's, like, orangey.
Maybe? I think bronze?
Oh, bronze?
Because it's too yellow to be... But it's not gold.
No.
I think bronze. Probably. Bronze is very Asarami. It's not red enough to be copper.
And they're probably, like, bronze age technology wise.
Hey, watch
Well, I just
it.
think of, I don't know. What do we think because the elevators aren't made of copper. They're more bronzy.
I don't know.
Sweet, sweet destruction. It's a work of art.
I was just
I
looking
don't know enough
that
about
palette.
metals.
Yeah, same. Rose gold.
I do astronomy where, you know, anything that's not hydrogen and helium is called a metal.
Always wins. Ah.
So,
Hey, watch it.
I don't know
mean,
enough about this thing.
You know about star fusion.
Yeah.
But that's a very different application. It's not going to look the same. You know about burning metals. The colors of
Well, I'm
burning
just saying,
metals.
like, in astronomy, the amount of metals is so little compared to everything else. Like, literally anything. The astronomy elemental, like, table of elements is hydrogen, helium, everything else in the grand scheme of things. Which is really funny that I work in a chemical lab. Where all of that is, I mean, not as important.
Because it's like, once you're starting to talk about, like, the star cores and stuff, so, but
Yeah.
it's still mostly
Some of them
hydrogen,
are.
helium.
Yeah.
That should keep me going.
Because I know, like, that's, like,
that's-
how they go supernova, is, like, the, like, when they fuse the heavier,
It is, and
the
that
gravity implodes on itself.
it is very important, but for the vast majority of a star's life, it's going to be hydrogen. Helium.
Yeah, that's...
It's a really, once it starts getting out of there, it's pretty quick. Pretty quick.
Quick in astronomical timescales.
Yeah.
It was like Beetlejuice. But it was, once I learned that, it was like super cool though. Like you don't think about that, but then it's like, yeah, that makes obvious sense. Where did elements come from? Fusion reactions in the cores of stars that then become too heavy and then the mass outmasses escape velocity or whatever, and it just all gets pulled in on itself, but then boom. Or whatever. I know I'm saying it right, I'm just saying it wrong to say it right.
It's not escape velocity, it's like
it's the
radiation pressure of the fusion reaction is the one.
Down we go.
I didn't know the words for it, but it's the
force of gravity. You got it mostly there. You were pretty close.
Well, because it's not a velocity thing, but it's because it's you want it to stay in that nice balance bit where you're not like losing it, but it's also not like collapsing it under its own mass.
Correct.
I love a good victory chest. That's a fortunate swing of the hammer. Nothing wrong with treating myself once in a while.
A good way to think about it is that the core is like pushing outward from the fusion reactions. The energy of it is pushing it outward. like the mass, the force of gravity from all the mass is pushing it back in. So
And that's
how
why you get those like solar flare arcs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, there's also
There's
magnetic.
Yeah, magnetic field things as well. Yeah.
Ow! Friendly fire.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Stalker weak to shock.
Thank you.
Strike while it's weakened.
For Helis! Look out!
I think Stalker White might be weak to shock.
That's better.
I'll smack you right back next time.
Gather round.
Look at that.
Had enough.
Knocked over.
You're done.
A lot of stalkers.
Hey, watch it.
You know, a really important step in my Horizon evolution was not being afraid of stalkers anymore. Because I was like, nope, for a real long time. Because I didn't like that they surprised you. But then I got real good at just seeing them.
I got really good at hearing because there's like an ambient, like droning.
Yeah, the mine sound.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's even the mines. It's like there's like a sound. Maybe it is from the mine, but there's always like.
It's just that like electrical hum.
Yeah, when they're nearby. And I got really good at picking that up.
Yeah.
And then eventually just knowing where I was at all times.
Yeah.
Knowing where they were. But...
Ouch! Stop that!
Ow! Cat was playing with my foot.
I was like, that sounded like a real life ow. I still have no idea what is in that cactus's other hand.
Yeah.
More pieces for Mother's heart.
No.
What? A little present.
Have a good night, Swalky. Merry holidays.
Love doing that. Smashing.
Apex stuff.
Ooh. The little skeletons.
Did I ever tell you we've all the kittens now?
Wait, what?
For all the kittens, they have names now. Because for a while, we just had like placeholder names. Now they have actual names.
Nice. What are the permanent names?
So
we gotta kill the stalker.
Yes. There is Soren, who's the tabby. He's the only boy. Then there's Salem and Sable and Stella.
All S names, I like it.
Yeah, we weren't setting out to do S names, but then we settled on 2 of them, and they were both S names, and we're like, we may as well continue. But
big.
Thorin is the tabby. Stella is the unique coat, the skittish. Salem and Sable look very nearly the same.
Black Cat and Salem always makes me think of Sabrina.
Yeah. She also is like He has like a sassy sense about her, and she really can look angry sometimes in a way that like she's cursing you a little bit.
Nice.
She has a witchy vibe. Generally, she knows what's up, so it fits her very well. Sable looks very close to Salem, but she's very, very soft.
You'll have to send the picture pointing out which one's which.
Surprise blessing.
I was really bad on their names already.
Yeah. I mixed them up.
Fire in the hole!
So you just got so many so fast, but then also not so fast because they came in batches. The cat distribution system was malfunctioning. What does that say? No, it says food? Or fair?
Fair? Maybe it's fair. I actually can send you a picture once we took a group picture of them. Their names used to be, their placeholder names were Roly-Poly, Baby, Stripey, and Dot. So now they have more.
Did you send? Are you sending on Discord?
Yeah, 1 second. Adding the...
World saved, but plenty more corruption in the wilds.
I have sent you a picture.
This is the same.
If you want to handle my comic collection, you need to wear gloves.
There's still
Gift that keeps on giving.
like hunting.
I wasn't lost.
Ooh.
Hey there, coolest outlander of the village.
You're making quite a name for yourself out there. Taking down the big
Got a bit turned around. I was off exploring.
Sacred lands.
Did you get the picture?
Oh, that's why I had my phone in my hand. I was just like, I have my phone in my hand, and then I'm like, I'm not paying attention to the game. I should play the game. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is such a good picture. There's so much personality.
It was so hard.
How did you get 4 cats
not paid.
in the same place? I literally had a nightmare once. You would think a dream about kittens would not be a nightmare. But in this dream, there were like 8 or 10 kittens that I was trying to move from one room to another room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is so hard.
And every time you get some of them, the rest of them find a way to sneak back over.
This is a daily occurrence.
This was like one of those, you know how sometimes in dreams, like the dream happens in what feels like real time and you're just stuck in whatever dream scenario for the full 8 to 10 hours or whatever.
Kind of.
And it feels like 8 hours of stuff. I have vivid dreams every night and I remember most of them. Like, I can still tell you, and like, I could paint for you what happened in dreams that I had 20 years ago. It's a curse. But sometimes it's really cool. But mostly it just means that I have really crazy emotional experiences in dreams that then, like, linger over me going forward.
I'm gonna send you a different picture of Soren, just because in this picture, he's just kind of sniffing the blanket. Usually, he looks like a happy boy.
Guy. Still corruption in the wilds, though.
He's a sweetheart.
The blanket sniff with the eyes up, though.
Yeah.
It's the, like, I'm still skittish look.
He honestly isn't very skittish.
Really? Because he was the second to last one you added, right?
No, we got him second. Sable was the one we got second to last.
Gotcha.
And then Stella
with the little tuft.
Yeah, she was last. And she honestly looks terrified in this picture.
Yeah. She's so tiny.
Yeah.
It's the dilated pupils.
Yeah. She's got some round.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cute little picture. It's the little, she's got the little, like, I don't know how to describe the mouth on that last Soren picture. There's just the, like, it's the lips Aloy has right after a Cease gets hit by a thunderjaw. It's that expression. It's the, like, like pursed lips with almost like a hidden grin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks very proud of himself because he had figured out how to climb up there by himself. So, but yeah, he's always like smiling, a very happy boy. But
they're so cute. That
was the best picture we could get of them. He just refused to like look up for the picture, but.
Exhilarating.
I kind of like the looks like he's drinking from a stream look.
Yeah, it kind of does look like that.
Channeling the Puma inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we skipped it last time. I might skip tall neck levels, just all of them in the future, because I realize you get less machine fights.
And that's less experience.
Yeah.
You right back next time.
That makes sense. Because you only fight cultists.
Yeah. But here you have a machine fight at the end, so these are okay.
No way this is up to code.
Well, it's just, there's bushes in the next room, so it makes sense to just run over those sparks.
Friendly fire!
Blast boost? Yes, I want the blast boost.
Might be time to heal up.
Oh!
Oh!
Much better.
It's the grabber move.
Yeah.
This thing takes like 3 health every time it hits. You can have the brick separator.
I'm taking
that should keep you going.
Do it.
The all-mother smile.
Shockhammer? Could be useful for the batteries.
I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll take it just so there's more.
He's been on the consoles that we have to power up. You can just whack them.
A good jolt ought to wake that thingamajig. More pieces for Mother's
My
home.
bad.
Sorry.
Ouch!
I did
didn't
that.
even think about that.
No, I did it. I bombed a pile of bombs.
What?
Oh, did you? I thought it was because I hit
goddess
it.
is going on here?
Nah, it was me. That's a huge time saver.
Needed that.
It is.
There's
You don't
so
have to
many.
walk back and forth every
Yeah.
time you accidentally miss a or
So
fall
whenever
off.
we do cauldrons, if any of us get offered electric weapons, take the electric weapons.
Yep.
Yes. Another sleeping doogie. Better wake it up. What's their heads are in the dirt?
Doohickey? What
Go
are you
in.
talking about, Tirsa?
I live for the hunt.
Wake up the sleeping doohickey? Is that her understanding of turning on a power?
Hey, watch
Maybe.
it. Save
Ooh,
a
freezy
leaf
blast.
in the breeze. Kids today can't aim. Oh, the simple joys of demolition.
I'll try not to read into that. More pieces to play with.
Oh no.
That was
Oops.
a weird dream.
I was watching that happen in slow motion, basically.
I forgot that it sometimes does that.
Not the best aiming, Theory.
This music reminds me of Thriller. I think I said that last time.
Smashing.
It's the
I hear
bass
it, though.
line.
Yeah, it's got a funk to it.
Hey, watch it! Ouch! Stop
Oh my
that.
gosh, those frickin'
What fun. Hot stuff.
I'll try not to read into that.
Hey, level up.
yeah! One more!
There's a berry right here.
All patched.
Here.
Thank
Oh.
you. And more.
Smash!
There's gotta be a way over there.
What?
Oh, there's no. Oh, but there is a chest over there. Huh.
What are we missing?
Ah,
I don't know. Maybe
Let's not
it's
talk
just
about that.
environment.
let's
No.
try the same thing, but better.
Fire and belt hat.
Oh.
Ha! Gonna take a lot more than that to stop me.
Like, do you have to go way far around?
What?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I have no idea. Oh, that was a save.
This time's the charm.
Can you jump on me and then jump?
Ah,
Oh well. This wasn't meant to be.
Oh,
ah. How great is smashing stuff?
So great.
bet those sparks would give the machine a good shot.
More brick separators.
Finally, I can do my shell walk, break everything.
Oh no! I grabbed the Shellwalker shield on accident.
Oh no.
It's okay, I was almost out of blast boots. But what line was Tirsa saying that I interrupted? I'm sad to not have my blast boots, but the shield will probably be helpful.
Breaking stuff, my happy place. Ow! So glad someone left that
they hit me.
there.
With these bricks, we will create something new.
Ow! Friendly fire.
Look, this is worse than
Oops.
heartburn.
What? I'm having laggy troubles.
Oh no.
It's all good. Ooh. Jump off the edge to avoid getting attacked.
That is actually a very smart strat
No
now that
fall
I think about
damage.
it. You're right.
No fall damage versus yes explosive damage.
Gotta go right through the leg.
What? I thought I was you. I just ran over to the side. I just ran over to the side and started just throwing stuff at the... Look at that! It moves around, but the planted leg stays planted, and the other leg moves. You see, that's because science.
Stop that.
I remain salty.
Some nails take 2 swings. This is fun. We did it? I mean, we did it! Woo! Yeah!
Just one more level.
Why lay down your
Gift that keeps on giving.
The Red Menace might be defeated, but life goes on, you know.
Got a bit turned around. Lost you for a moment.
When you build cool stuff, everybody prospers.
I'm...
Don't forget to put your sharks in.
Sharky, shark, 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 shark. Grandma shark, doo doo doo.
I was just gonna say I got baby shark stuck in my head.
Robo shark, doo 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 doo. Please do not. I had a Lego shark. I think I already said Lego Robo Shark submarine with the orange glass, the orange see-through Legos. It was the coolest thing ever.
We'll build so much with this.
I think you did say
it was the raddest Lego set, and I'm upset that I don't still have it. I've had Lego UFOs also, and I got them for Christmas, and I stayed up till 2 a.m. that night building them. Ah, I want the elemental drone, but freeze wave is so useful.
Not the best aiming, Theory.
you want freeze bombs?
Not if the alternative is shark, I choose shark. Even if freeze bomb would be.
I already forgot you had shark.
It really wants me to take freeze bombs. I'm not doubling up on freeze. Like, elemental drone is neat, but shark is neater.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, with elemental drone, you don't know what element you're getting.
Ew.
Nope. Onward. We're so close. I almost have all the outfits in Zero Dawn Remaster.
Yeah.
Do you have fire?
I feel like No, I've got creams. Now I'm thinking about, wasn't there a rumor that there used to be a shield, like the shield wing also used to be a shield in early
Was
dev?
there?
I feel like that's a thing that but I'm not sure.
Like, you could use it the way that the other people can use it?
Yeah, I don't know how they would implement that, to be honest. Like, button-wise.
Yeah, everything's already doing so much work. They could do it like how Ghost of Tsushima lets you change combat modes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get different stances, and you have a different moveset depending on your stance. And different stances work better against... So, like, you could have a melee mode Aloy and like a range mode Aloy. Because that's literally one of the things Ghost of Tsushima has. And how they implement doing both. And you just... It's a quick button press with a D-pad or whatever. You hold down a button and press one of the... Like, I know circle is... Like, the triangle is the stance that's best against spears, and circle is the one that's best against shields. And stuff like that. Have you ever played Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I have.
It's so fun. The multiplayer is super duper fun.
I haven't. And I may have downloaded it, but not.
The campaign's really beautiful story.
One of those things that I'm like, I'll get there when I get there.
And have you watched Critical Role Campaign 2?
Yes, I've watched that one a couple times.
You know the smell bag?
Smell bag? Yes.
She's in it. She's one of the main characters.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm. She follows me on Twitter.
Fire in the hole!
I was messaging her the other day. We talk every now and then.
Interesting.
Just like, you know. Well, because it's just there's some... We, like, both still wear masks and stuff. So it's like, there's so few people that it's like... If you still wear masks, you're like automatically in with the other people who still wear masks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, mask gang.
Yep.
She has a production company that makes like really meaningful like documentaries and stuff. So
really,
yeah,
that's nice.
Like I'm pretty sure her production company did Black Barbie, and then they did this one about like climate change gentrification, Raising Liberty Square. And then she also wrote a movie and played in it that was like about like the sacrifices parents made for their children, like specifically being, I don't know, it's a lot about her mom, the Filipino American. She went to freaking Harvard.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, this is what I do. I read things and then they stick in my head. Unlimited drones.
I'm the same way.
Like, I'm not obsessed with people. I just remember things. It's different. But it freaks people out. Like, I legit freak people out because I remember things and they think they take it personal. And it's like, no, like, it's really, you're not that special, I'm sorry. But then it's like, in order to reassure them, it's like, I kind of have to be a jerk and be like, you're not special, I'm sorry. Like, I read it once and it's just there now.
That happened to me once at work where someone on first shift was telling me things, and at the time I thought she was just like telling me how her day was going, like things that happened, but it turned out they needed to be important. So like other people would be like, or like would bring it up, I'm like, oh, so and so said we need to treat it like this. And I'm like brand new, so I like I hardly know what some of these mean, but I'm like, she said this and this. I didn't tell it to you earlier because I didn't realize it was important. That sort of thing.
Gotcha. Communication. It's interesting because autism is like a communication disorder, but it's like, I don't know, everyone else seems pretty disordered in their communication too. Like, folks misunderstand stuff all the time, and you watch it happen, but then like people just don't realize that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Ouch! Stop that!
Like, it was genuinely like, I can't tell if you're telling me this because I need to remember it, or if you're just telling me what was happening in your day, because you do that sometimes. And then it came up, and I'm like, oh, they were talking about this.
Sweet destruction!
Because I'm new, I don't know what all this means.
Right? I hate it when like you get a job training and everyone that's training you tells you a different thing. It's like, okay, what does the handbook say?
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was up for promotions at when I worked for the hospital. One of the hospitals I was at. And they asked me like, the role they wanted to promote me to is like you try and optimize the workflows. And so they were asking me what I would do, and I was like, I would retrain everyone. Like, rather than wasting time changing the workflow, I would actually get everyone on the same page about the workflow for the first time, because every single person that trained me told me something different. Like, so you can optimize everything all day long, but if people don't know what they're doing, then what are you doing? And they went with someone else, and then 2 years afterwards, they realized they needed to retrain everyone. I was like, well, I'm glad you got there eventually. Anyway, I'm salty still. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Are there berries anywhere? Yes.
Up there.
Alright.
At my old job, something kind of similar happened where they would change the...
There we go.
They would like make changes to how they wanted things to be done. And I tried to tell everybody, but like the problem is they would do this all the time, and so half the time you weren't sure exactly how things were supposed to be done.
And that's what was happening at this place. Like, they kept changing things, but people weren't all getting on the same page about the new stuff, and it caused so much conflict.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that too. Like, this corruptor looks way different.
Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be like mossy, like covered in moss.
Maybe, but it's also there's like roots going through it. But also it's not rusty.
A little bit of orange.
Do you have anything that does fire?
No, because I died.
Oh no.
Tear it all down!
Might be something
well.
up here.
All patched up.
Hell.
Smashing!
That's important.
Just a little bit. Oh, hey, Ona! Happy holidays. This is my friend. What do you prefer I call you?
You can just call me Astro.
Okay, that's what I've been doing. This is my friend Astro, who is in the chat sometimes. And we were playing Lego Horizon. I'm glad you showed up, because I was recommending Ghost of Tsushima, but also I think, given the way that you challenge yourself in this game, I think you would really like Bloodborne.
Me?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about playing it after I finish the remaster. I think that might be mine.
I would absolutely play some Bloodborne with you. Start up a new character to replay the game.
Because I'm trying to play other games that aren't Horizon, as I say as we play Lego Horizon.
When you should have it, did you add it to your library when you first got your PlayStation? Because if so, you should still have it for free.
I believe it is in my library.
Ona does Ona is like super good at Bloodborne and does it's got co-op and PvP. But you can also do the whole game one player. So you can get invaded. There's a whole co-op system, and like when you summon people to help you, you open yourself up to being invaded, or you can just do invasions.
Okay.
The thing about Soulsbornes is they're not actually that hard. They just don't handhold you. They don't explain their systems to you, and so when you're figuring it out the hard way by dying a bunch, then it seems hard. But like once you understand the systems, it's very logical.
Yeah, I've been thinking that's going to be my next game. What did we just do?
Would love. We just did Sacred
We did
Lands?
Rainforest.
We did Rainforest and Sacred Lands. We have, I think, Mountains next, because we did Desert, and then Sacred Lands, and then Rainforest. Jungle. Whatever.
I'm going in a circle, instead of the way they were unlocked. The first time I did Sacred Lands, then Mountain, then Rainforest, but I'm just gonna go in a circle. So, you did Rainforest. No.
I've never New Game Plus'd Ona, so like, I don't even know. But, well no, because for co-op it doesn't matter, since we do password anyway, so...
Like I'm just standing here, but I'm actually training in.
Oops, I wasted a ducky.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Oh, I have shields. Anytime there's a new item, let me know.
You know what I should do is I should do something besides the cane. No, I shouldn't. I will just do another threaded cane build.
These old things just get weirder.
I'll pull out my level 400 character. Well, because there's different builds. And so that's part of the fun of replaying, is like you can build out your character different, because of the multiplayer element, there's a meta level that most people that like agree is like the level you should be playing at to properly experience the game. Because if you get outside of that level, you're not going to get matched with people, because when it's random matchmaking, then you get matched within a plus or minus certain percentile range of your level. And so then there's like, you know, how much do you put in health, how much do you put in dex. And if you're just playing one player and you're learning the game for the first time, or if you're only playing with other people you know, when it's password, the other person's level doesn't matter. You're not worried for the random matchmaking.
Okay.
But Also, you want to stay in the meta because that's how you can farm like insight, which is a currency that also affects other elements of the game. But yeah, so like threaded cane is one of the weapons. It's the dex-based weapon, and it's actually a lot of people consider it like the hardest one to use, but it's the best one in my opinion because it's just one. It's a cane, like a very fancy walking cane that is a cane sword that transforms into a chain whip.
Whoa.
It's just the best. And they, so there's damage types, but again, they're not labeled anywhere. You can't see the hidden damage types on it, that it does radiant damage in one form, and it's one of the only weapons that does that like holy radiant damage, which is good against certain types of enemies, but only like a very limited type, and really like. But then it also does serrated damage, which is really good against beasts, and most of what you're fighting is beasts. But I'm getting into stuff that like you should play the game a little before you even worry about that. But
but yeah, I've been thinking that might be my next game because I'm trying to.
I will play the hell out of Bloodborne with you.
And
I will not spoil things for you. I'll let you die. I will stand back and watch you get murdered unless you ask for help. I have very good self-control about that.
Great.
Oh, you can, but feel free to say whatever you want in the chat on that. Ona is like the same satisfaction I get talking about Horizon lore is what Ona gets talking about explaining Bloodborne mechanics. Ona helps me get some of the platinum. I would replay Bloodborne all the way to the platinum with you. It's such a great game. Second to Horizon, it's probably the game I have the most hours in. And I hated it at first, but it's right around the same time I started playing Ultra Hard, I started trying Bloodborne. And I quit that game like 6 or 7 times before like starting to get it, and then I didn't beat it until this last year. Because I have this tendency that like I knew that once you beat the game, you get stuck going through to a new game plus. And so I didn't want to beat it and get put into New Game Plus until I finished some stuff, but the Chalice Dungeon mechanic was very confusing to me. And they're not really super great, but also Elden Ring is not that different from Chalice Dungeons. They just made it so that instead of going through a grave to get to it, you go through pretty scenery. But then it's like once you get into the underground stuff, it's basically just the same as the Chalice Dungeons, where you get like some practically procedurally generated stuff, but it's just not procedurally generated. But it feels so similar. Anyways, that's a rant that I will shut up on. Like, Elden Ring is not every, like, they just packaged it slightly better, but it's really not that different. They reuse so many assets. And, yeah. I'll shut up now. Elden Ring is a great game. I love Elden Ring. I need to get back to my playthrough in it. I need to finish it and play the DLC, which I would also play the hell out of Elden Ring with you. These games are just so much more fun when you have like someone you know to co-op with, rather than matchmaking. Partially because then you can build however you want without worrying about staying in the meta. Because you just wind up in some really sweaty situations with people that invest a lot more time in getting good at the meta level. I like to take scenic routes a lot.
Ow! Friendly fire.
Oh, I need berries.
Yeah, there's some over on the right here.
Much better.
My heart is full. Well, one of them.
One of them?
This counts.
What is Aaron talking about? My heart is full, well, one of them?
Well, because I ate the berries.
Oh, I was like, does this dude not understand anatomy? Or is he like the Krogans, where they have redundant organs? Oseram evolved redundant organs.
Wouldn't that be something? Maybe from all their forge accidents, they start developing.
Mass Effect's another one.
organs.
Have you played Mass Effect?
Nope.
The actual the
Handsome
combat in Mass Effect is kind of annoying, but it's also like interesting. You just have to freeze time a lot, and that's weird.
I'll try not to read into that.
But the storytelling system is really great, and the way that the choices actually matter playthrough to playthrough. Once you play Mass Effect, you're gonna get annoyed at some of the decisions Horizon people made because it's like very obvious where they got their inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that it's pretty obvious that.
Yeah.
Like Mass Effect.
Oh, but like the opening sequence of Mass Effect 3 is like one of the coolest video game sequences that you will ever experience. It's insane. And it's like truly horrifying. And it's a really good way to picture what Operation Enduring Victory is like.
A beautiful break.
Bloodborne just has an aesthetic and a feel that's different from Elden Ring in a way that like Elden Ring doesn't scratch the itch for, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Me and Ona, I think, both end up leaning into Bloodborne. I like Elden Ring though, but it's just like when I start playing it, I'm like, oh, this reminds me of Bloodborne. I should go play Bloodborne. Because it's a lot of the mechanics really are the exact same.
Hey, watch it.
In a funny way, I think both Horizon games for the other one. I'm stuck in this loop.
Where it's, I'm right there with you. That's why I'm playing both of them right now, honestly. Like, I get to scratch both itches.
I'm like, I want to play Forbidden West, and every time I play Forbidden West, I'm like, I want to play Zero Dawn. And
no,
so
I'm right there with you. Stuck in the same loop.
That should keep me going.
That's why I started doing Seeker Saturdays, because I was playing all these other games during the week.
Kids today can't aim.
I didn't even end up finishing Grime, but that's because I was watching someone else's playthrough of it, and I was like, oh, the story never really gets deeper, and I play games for story. And...
Oh, like, you know what game I need to finish? Well, I finished Control, but I haven't done the, like, expansions.
The DLCs. I did hit a point where I put on God mode because I was just kind of done with it. Mm-hmm. As far as the gameplay, I just wanted to be done with the story. But when you put on one-shot, you even one-shot bosses. Just be forewarned.
Okay.
But Control was a cool game. But also, like, there was elements about the combat where it just got real old real quick for me.
Maybe I'll do that, just so I can see what
get the story, but not have to spend all the time. Some of it was like the farming was just like, I'm not going to do that. The events that take up. I agree, there's way too much you have to unlock in Elden Ring to do the builds. And so it's like, if you want to do like a trumpet build, you have to get so far in the game before it's viable. They do give you the ways to respec your character. But yeah, it's just like, it's too much to work through. Which, I mean, once you're good at it, then it's like, you can probably get through it pretty quick. But for first playthrough, it's such a long ramp up.
Need to find a bigger space. No room for it here. Field, what are you doing?
May fire bring new life. Good! Kids today can't end.
Stay fast! Hola! Think you can handle us? Don't make me laugh.
I like that it's stuck in the frozen lake, so it's just constantly freezing.
Yeah, me too.
That was lovely. It was just amusing to watch.
Save this for when things get tough.
All patched up.
I like that we still instinctively heal, even though Well,
Good
are we done
games.
with the level? Because that was a boss fight.
I think so.
We're so
Fairly
close.
certain.
We only got one or two more left, and then Aaron's max, and then he's platinumed it. And then we get to do it again.
Yep.
We don't have to rush to doing it for me though, like for real, honestly. If it's more Lego Horizon or Bloodborne, I'm playing Bloodborne.
Well, I think for tonight we can. When I plan, we can jump into yours.
Jump into mine and keep going?
Yeah.
I'm game. I would want to make a snack.
Maybe. Actually, I'm looking at the time.
It depends on how long it takes, though, because it is like 10 p.m., 10:30 now.
Yeah, I have to get up early, so maybe not. We'll do another level, and I think that might be all I need.
We're close.
I'll smack you right back.
If we stop grabbing the sides paths, we could probably get you done quick.
Probably. But then to get up early.
If I did a different build in Bloodborne, what should I do, Ona? It's just like Threaded Cane is so great. The other ones are so much slower. Yeah, Ona brought up, there's not a lot of invaders because the game's not active because unless you play around Return to Yharnam. But then that's like only a week and everyone just goes through it super fast. That's why they need to remaster it. Get in new players.
Bloodborne?
Yeah. Do you think, now that Sony bought the parent company of FromSoft though, like, I feel like that should massively up the chances that they would pump that IP.
Thing about the shell walkers. You gotta find a way around.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Should help pay for repairs.
I like that we're still gathering the money as though it matters. Horizon 1 Zenith. I like the little scuff marks. I remembered to change off before wasting any of my special ammo.
Yes! I'm so proud of you.
I've really grown as a person. See, I'm right there with you. The visceral attack scale with skill. Is the Saw Spear the best? Range and DPS? That's crazy because you get the Saw Spear so early. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll still stay at Dex build so I can still go into the cane if I want to. But I'll use the Saw Spear. What is going on in this room? 2 stalkers and 2 shell walkers? I'm glad I got a decoy that I immediately broke.
I live for the hunt. Takes me back to my heyday. Fire in the hole.
Blast boots. Rude. Laser. Blast boots.
Oh, yeah, rocket boots.
You have a shock weapon. Do you still have your shock weapon?
I do.
Because I could grab a freeze to help us
I've got
manage. Okay, I took freeze so that way we can crowd control, but you can still, one of us can still get through the batteries. Move things along.
A good joke ought to wake that thingamajig.
That is what she's talking about. Waking up the electronics.
I mean, you do put computers to sleep. So
Yeah,
it's not.
she's not wrong. but it's also just kind of precious. Oh no, I made a Christmas tree!
Let's not talk about that.
Tall neck, we're in Iota!
Oh no, I have a cat in front of my screen again.
Oh no!
Debbie, you have to.
Oh, Deberon, you're not the star of this show. See, that was a play on words.
That was a very good play on words. Hey, more shot.
Earthquake hammer?
No, I'll stick with shot.
Shock hammer? You need
Earthquake
ammo?
hammer isn't very good.
You need
I'm
shock
full
ammo?
on shock.
Okay, good deal.
Needed that.
It hasn't offered me more freezy bombs. Oh no! Did that to myself.
Hold on. I need to move him. Oh, he goes. Every time I threaten to get up, then he's like, oh, I'll go check.
That's how you know they know.
Silly boy. He's hungry. It's getting close to their feeding.
Yeah, it's letting Ona handle the invaders is a smart move. Don't run for fog wall.
This'll be a tough. Ha! Got ya.
Have you ever played Ghost of Tsushima, Ona?
Here's the smash.
The multiplayer in that game is very fun.
I'm soaring.
Soaring,
Friendly fire.
flying.
No bridge. No.
Where am I?
Guess he's back.
Need to hit it a little more.
Incoming.
We did it! Don't grab the Shellwalker's shield. Ooh, there's a frost wave.
Let's chill this place out.
With these bricks, we will create
There's the
something
button.
new.
Ouch! Stop that.
What did that do?
What's this now?
Why aren't those ones
You might have
moving?
moved that thing.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if you level up faster when there's only one person. I think all the XP gets funneled to you. Because I feel like that went way faster than it did. He had 2 people up. I might be wrong. But that's what it seemed like.
I'll try not to read into that.
Limber up.
Why did that kill me? Wait, what went faster?
Leveling.
Oh,
I'm not
because I'm
entirely
not
sure.
getting experience. That took me a second.
I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but that's what it seemed like. But
Oh.
Sorry. Damn.
Not the best aiming, Derry. Whoa!
Blast 2.
Fill up before the boss.
Yep.
What do we think we're getting? Corruptor, Thunderjaw, or Deathbringer?
That's Bringer, apparently.
I believe in us.
Break everything.
You did really good last time.
Yeah, we got this. Ah, I hate that blast wave.
Let's do this.
Oh, I get to hit it again. A little present.
I got freezy bombs. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, I've got a frost wave as well.
Your wiring's showing. Hey, watch it.
I'll smack you right back next time.
The more corrupted they are, the harder they fall.
Fire in the hole! Kids today can't hang.
Duckies. Duckies or freezies? I'm gonna keep the. I'm gonna take the ducks. There's so many more of them.
All patched up. Still got it. Frag out! Weak point destroyed!
I like how the smoke looks.
Look at me go!
I feel like gravity bomb is more useful than blast boots.
In this case, I think so. Just for like the waves of machines.
Ow! Friendly fire.
Okay, that was useless.
Ouch! Stop that.
Yeah, I find the items don't work well on like the Thunderjaw
Yeah.
or like the Springer, but like the waves, the extra machine.
Elemental drone, I'll take it. I'd rather have that than gravity bomb.
A meal for the scrappers!
Scrap for the scrap gods.
Only a few uses left.
This will make for a nice soup. Hey, watch it!
More duckies. Ow. Come on, buddy.
Some nails take two swings. I'll try not to read into that.
That elemental drone does real good damage.
Gadget's almost framed. One of those. Batter up. Hey, watch it.
Stubborn little beast.
Ow! Rude.
I'm taking the brick set.
Brick separator is good.
Just because I only had one person.
Whoop. I stood right in front of that.
I am rejuvenated.
Should do the spin and then open its knees, I think.
Might do one swoop, but
A little present.
yeah.
Well, kids today can't hang.
Boom.
Those old ones sure
Look
do
at
have
you,
big
platinum trophy.
Eee!
Ghost has multiplayer. It's got raids, that you need a full team of 3 people for. And it's also got this mode that I like, where you play waves of enemies, and it's 15 waves of enemies that get harder and harder as it goes on.
But that doesn't mean I'm done whooping.
That sounds fun.
And it's also got like a multiplayer mini story arc mode, where you go through these like horror nightmare types. Oni. You fight Oni demons. And it's like, the game is brilliant storytelling. It's beautiful, but it's also like really sad because you're in a world that's being invaded, and a lot of people are getting slaughtered, and there's like bodies, and it's sad. But like, so you're Jin Sakai,
I was trying to gather some berries yesterday,
and
that nasty red goo ate away my favorite
you were raised as a samurai by your uncle. Your dad died, and the DLC goes into what happened there. Oh, also there's an Aloy outfit, so I always play the archer in the
that happening, and you trying to.
Yeah.
I think I watched this thing where you locked it.
Well, there's one that they added to the main game for Jin, but there's stuff for the multiplayer. So I always play as the archer and wear the Aloy outfit. There's also a Bloodborne outfit. And it's for if you play the Ronin class. And then there's a God of War one for the Samurai class in multiplayer. But like, so like, the multiplayer is really interesting because you have to equipment farm, and then different equipment gives you different skills to like help your team out, like different healing skills, and so there's different build types you can do. But part of it's RNG, but then the further along you get, then you can start like customizing it more and send different stuff to reroll stats. And the builds in the multiplayer are really fun to like kind of get your team optimized. And so, you know, you're like getting your like yellows and your greens and your purples, you know, right? So the first ramp up is annoying, but then you get to the end stage where you've got the best gear, and then you can go do the raids. But then they have like this nightmare mode, like where there's just like the like chaos. It's like the, you know, silver, bronze, gold, and then like kind of world tier. Well, that's what this is great, because you can be the support class. You can be like, I like to play the archer. The Ronins are really good healers, but they also get like these summons they can get, and then they can change out what their summon does. And like, yeah. I haven't liked the raids as much because like I don't know what to do in them, and people get salty if you don't know what you're doing. But if you just need a 3-person team to do them, and they have different things that you have to do, like a normal raid type thing.
It's great to be able to walk around all the different areas of the village. It's just like the old days. But
then it's samurai, Ronin, archer, and I think is there a 4th one? Yeah, like the assassin one, where you do a lot more assassination strings and you can like turn invisible and stuff.
I have no idea what class I would play.
So maybe the raids are 4-person teams.
Absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna look it up. Are the raids 4-person? I think they might be. Ghost of Tsushima raid team size.
Most of the multiplayer games I've played are like this.
Legends
Lego
mode,
games.
team of 4 players, not 3 players. I was wrong.
We are at peace, but that doesn't mean I'm done whooping.
But the story of the main game is just really beautiful, also, and I recommend it. Like there's varied combat types, so you get in these 1 versus 1 sword fights. where learning the different moves you can do is really important, and like getting perfect parries and stuff becomes pretty important. But that depends on what difficulty you're on also. But it's like so cinematically crafted, and the story is just really beautiful. Like, it's just Jin coming to terms with like how he was raised versus what he has to do to survive and save people, like sticking with the samurai honor code or not, and kind of like how that messes with him as he's facing these scenarios in the reality of war when all these houses get wiped out and he's like one of the only people left, because the opening of the game is just butchers, like absolute butchers, all of the people that should be defending the island. They just get wiped the hell out.
A stiff wire brush and some soap and water.
But Bloodborne is so cool. I will play the hell out of Bloodborne with you.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I get there. I gotta finish the remaster first.
And that's not something either of us are going to go through quickly.
No, I haven't even done To Curse the Darkness yet. Taking down the Focus Network, I haven't done that.
I haven't done the Grave Horde.
I've done the Grave Horde.
I just did Derval.
No, I'm...
And I've been doing as many side quests. Like, my next session is going to be the hunting ground with the Bellaback and the Striders.
I'm doing the Frozen Wilds right now. Because I usually do the Grave Horde and then go into Frozen.
Yeah.
Right there.
I've gone up there to get the Banuk Striker. That does make sense, because she's right there.
Yeah, it makes sense story-wise for me, because she's right there. Even though I know on the actual map that doesn't make sense. Like, if you were to compare the locations, the Frozen Wilds should really be above Maker's End. But, you know, it's kind of close.
Yeah.
It's after Maker's End.
Yeah.
And I feel like, story-wise, playing the Frozen Wilds before the Curse the Darkness hits, in a way, after Aloy learns what Silence did to the Banuk, and then he does that to her, making her go,
ooh. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I've been holding it off because I was like, well, Operation Zero Dawn hits less effectively once you've already found Hephaestus.
It can, but they don't really know that it's connected.
That's true. Maybe that's how I'll do it this playthrough. But you just will have to go back and talk to Cyan after.
Yeah.
Which, that's great. It's an excuse to go back and talk to Cyan more. That extends that relationship. I think that's what I'm gonna do to Frozen Wilds after Great Horde. Thank you. I already did the Shaman's Path. So I wanted to get the Banuk Striker Bow and meet Uriah. So wait, have you met Uriah?
Yeah.
So did you see that the lighting in there sucks? Like, you can't see her face.
I didn't notice it, but you've been noticing a lot.
When you're in dialogue with her, she's more brightly lit. But then when you're out of dialogue with her, she's like a shadow. I adjusted my settings, though, so I need to go back and see if it looks a little better, but...
yeah.
I don't know. I'm salty about certain things in the remaster, because I'm like, why is the combat different? The stealth mechanics are not working the same. Like, when you shoot machines, they're noticing, like, if you toss a thing, like, if you toss a timed sticky bomb, they shouldn't instinctively just know where you are and walk up to you after it explodes, if you're in the grass.
Right.
But they're doing that.
Was it with sticky bomb? I know with Tripcasters they had no idea where you were. But I wonder, I feel like...
I've been running up on stuff where they're noticing my location on things where I don't feel like they should be noticing my location. So I'm like shooting from grass. And I don't
Like,
know,
you
it's
think
just
they
been
might have
weird.
enhanced the AI a little bit, where it kind of tracks you a little bit?
Or there's just something where, like, the map just got off funky, and, like, it's making... Yeah, it's just making things behave different in a weird way. Where it's like, I've played enough of this game where I shouldn't be having to think about these things. I do this on instinct, and it's not doing what my instinct is telling me. And it's not just a difference between Frozen Wilds and Zero Dawn, or Forbidden West and Zero Dawn, because I'm playing both. But I keep hopping back into original Zero Dawn to check some stuff, and it's just like, oh, the machines that are spawning into certain locations are different. And I don't know if it's just that there's a random pool that they can draw from, and that I've just never noticed that before, because some of it's locations that I never really paid attention to. But, like, for example, stuff like, there's a glint hawk thing by the double thunderjaws to the north of them, where there's this random shellwalker corpse, and if you walk up to it, 3 glint hawks spawn. And, like, but sometimes there's been 4 glint hawks that have spawned. And then immediately north of that, there's a spot with snapmaws, where when I was playing the remaster, north of the snapmaws was striders on a hill. But then I loaded up original Zero Dawn, and it was tramplers on the hill. And then there's a ravager that keeps spawning with the snapmaws in the remaster, but when I loaded it up in the original, it was a watcher. And then there's a behemoth convoy that was moving through in the remaster that I didn't see in the original, in that same area, north of the Double Thunderjaw site. Where I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just... And also, there's Lancehorns and 1 Sawtooth that spawn by the Thunderjaw north of there. Where in the past I've fought 2 Sawtooths and the Thunderjaw, and no Lancehorns. In the Thunderjaw that's got the tramplers just to the east of it, and it's the Thunderjaw in the desert field on the north part of the map, just below Pitchfoot.
North of Lone Light?
Yes, or no, it's more like Free Heap area, but like northwest of Free Heap.
Okay.
So there's the Double Thunderjaw, and you just go north from there and cross the river.
Yeah. Near the Green Climb? Bitter Climb?
Yeah.
Where you know what I mean. The climb part.
Ish. Yeah. South of Gaia Prime. Ish. But like a little more to the east. That Thunderjaw there in the field. And it's like there's tramplers on one end. But there's tramplers, and then the Thunderjaw, and then there's Sawtooths on the west side. And, yeah.
I know there is some variance with machine spawns in original Zero Dawn. Because I know when I would watch people like do machine fights in Zero Dawn, there was like one spot where they got it to spawn like 6 Sawtooths at once.
Nice.
Or maybe it was like 2 connected or like close by Sawtooth sites. I'm not entirely sure, but I know there is some variance like that. But
I feel like the respawn, like proximity to get stuff to respawn, is like weird also, because I was doing some, it was helpful, but also not. Where I was farming some parts, and it was just like, I didn't have to go, like, I would, in the range of where machines could move in one fight,
that might be
on the corner that got lured into the fight, I would kill, and they'd be respawned, like, within the range I could fight them in, and it was weird.
That I could see happening, because I imagine the reader has more of Forbidden West's like despawn range, where I feel like for Forbidden West, because of the like intensity of keeping that stuff loaded in, I feel like things like respawn a lot closer than they did in Zero Dawn. You know what I mean? Like, you can't see machines as far away.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if that is happening in the remaster.
I feel like they added the Forbidden West fog too, but I'm like, that's only there because you can fly in Forbidden West, but all it's doing is ruining photo mode in Zero Dawn. Like, the sequence when Aloy's taking the parts from the sawtooth with Rost during the final lesson, in the original game, those are the pictures I sent you. In the original game, you can see these vibrant clouds and the sunrise light hitting the mountain behind her when she stands up. But in the remaster, it's just a wall of fog. And I'm like, I get it, you guys used a lot of Forbidden West's engine and the changes they made in that, which is why I think some of the combat stuff's weird, because Forbidden West has a different physics engine than Zero Dawn, even though it's still all in Decima. They went with a different, they reworked the physics from the ground up. So like, I get why that's happening and why things are different. And I'm sure it's going to get fine-tuned after Christmas. Like, holiday break right now.
Yeah.
But, like, the fog is there because flying. The rendering is there because flying. We're not flying in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say the lighting seems a lot diffuse.
What was that? You cut out for a second.
The lighting.
Diffuse.
On, like, diffuse, yeah. It seems a lot more diffuse than it used to be.
Well, and that's...
Which sometimes is okay, and sometimes doesn't work.
Yeah.
In the same way.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I took the picture of original game Aloy versus remaster Aloy in that conversation with Ross, where she's in direct sunrise sunlight. Like, there's a hard shadow on her face, but in the remaster, her face is glowing on the side that's out of the light in a way that's like, it's just... Some of it's like I don't know, the visual, like, her face stands out so much because if you look at just the values, you take it black and white, like, the background's lighter, and, like, Aloy's face doesn't stand, I don't know, it just doesn't stand out as much in the same way, and it doesn't have the same dramatic effect.
Yeah.
And that can make it harder to see stuff sometimes. Like, it's prettier, but it's like, there's elements of, like, contrast that aren't there.
It's like that lighting, or like those shots weren't made with that lighting in mind.
Yeah.
And so,
but also just during the actual gameplay, because when the lighting is not hitting, like, things aren't gonna, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. Like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I see the difference. And like I said, in some places in those shots, I think it is improved, but also in some places it isn't.
Well, and that's what makes it hard, because, like, there's some where I'm like, I really like this better, but then there's others where it's like, you guys went for realistic, and I like that a lot of the stuff is like, let's make this graphically realistic, but you strayed away from Horizon's style in doing that, because there's still stylization in the way that Horizon's realistic. And part of that's like why I got frustrated with the Blizzard desaturating the colors in the Frozen Wilds. Because I'm like, dude, like, this game, like, dear Nixus, this game is colorful. Always.
I think I'll stay inside the village a bit.
100% of the time.
Seem totally safe out there.
Don't make it gray, please. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah,
like, it's because really it's like it's harder to see the grass and stuff.
Yeah.
When you desaturate the color. And so it's like communication from the game for the gameplay. Anyway, I could go on and on. I'm so salty about that Blizzard. Like, it made me stop playing the Frozen Wilds. And I'm like, I can't endure this. I can't. Aloy's hair shouldn't be dark gray. There was still, like, a little color to it, but it was just that's why I don't like living in not Arizona, because, like, we have almost 300 fully sunny days a year, and when it's overcast like that and blizzardy, the world does go grayscale. That's real. But it, like, scoops out my soul.
I get that.
Anyways, I'll stop.
I live in those snow.
I know, yeah.
It's been warm, which is, like, kind of nice, but also depressing. Because it's like, what is
I
the
get that.
temperature right now? Actually, let me. We had a high
here.
in the. We had a high in the like mid to high 30s on Christmas. We have snow, which I don't think we had last year, but it's like it's not a lot.
That was weird in Kansas City. It was so variable. Like, there was plenty of times we didn't have snow on Christmas. But, and there were some winters where we didn't really get snow that really stuck around for much. But that was great, but also not, because that usually meant that we were getting ice instead. I would rather drive through the snow than ice.
Yeah, I live so far north that it's like, there should be snow in December.
Well, and if I lived in, like, where you live, they actually know how to treat the roads.
That's true.
But with Kansas City, it's so variable that it's like, whether or not they're going to need it, it's not worth, like, a lot of times they just outsource and buy labor from elsewhere to treat when we have real bad storms. But then that means that it takes a day or two for them to get down. And so, like, the streets in neighborhoods, it takes 3 or 4 days for some of them to get touched.
Yikes. Yeah, we had
that one storm?
Snowstorm.
That made me move away? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. We had a snowstorm like last week. We were supposed to get like 3 to 5, I think, inches. We didn't end up getting that much, but it was like, it was a little bad in the morning, but then by the time I got into work, most of the roads were fine. We had a couple inches of snow, so that's how we do.
Although my highways first. For sure.
Where I live now, I live like very close to like a main city road. And then, so honestly, I can get to most of where I need to go. But the problem is right when I get to my residential block. Like, I've gotten stuck, like, literally on the block that I live on. But I haven't reached my driveway yet.
That stinks. Is it hilly there?
No, it's completely flat. It's just because the plows will plow the road, the main road, and then but it leaves like a bank onto the road that I need to turn on, and so I get stuck in there.
And they don't clear the bank. That sucks.
Yeah, that happened to me. I do that.
That's so annoying.
So I usually eventually get there, but
the neighborhood I lived in when I first moved to Kansas City, like, Kansas City's very hilly and it's swampy. So when stuff melts, the road goes with it. Like, from underneath the road, and it's just real bad potholes. Because the soil is just not together. But, like, I remember one New Year's Eve sitting in my car with my friend, watching people, like, drive into the neighborhood and get stuck at the bottom of this hill I lived on. Because we came from the other direction, where you don't have to go through the same slope, but it's like, because the entrance to the neighborhood, you turn off the more main road, it's not even a very main road, and then it goes downhill into a dip and then goes into a really steep uphill. Oh no. It was so bad. Because there's no way you can build the momentum you need. No way. So a bunch of people were getting stuck at the bottom, and I was just, we were in my like, parked in front of my driveway, looking down, talking in the car, just watching it happen. And, like, voice commentary on it.
Funny.
It was great. Okay. I think I'm ready to go sleep. Okay, sleep.
Same. I need to go to bed.
Thanks for the game. I'm really looking forward to Bloodborne, but no rush.
Yeah, thanks for helping me with Platinum.
Of course.
I think I should be able to play tomorrow, so we can help you out.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll let you know.
Yeah, just stay in contact. My brothers, one of them has a thing in the afternoon, so we're doing all of our Christmas stuff at, like, morning to lunchtime, and so by tomorrow evening I'll be free whenever. So if you want to play earlier than normal, that's fine too. If we want to do it later than normal, it's a holiday, so I'm flexible. And for those watching the stream, it's a holiday, so I'll stream when it works.
It will definitely be in the evening.
Yeah.
Because we're leaving at 9 a.m. and then driving there and then back. so it'll be in the evening. I
Gotcha.
just don't know how. I think we'll be back by like 6 p.m. my time, but I don't know that for sure.
Are you 2 hours ahead
I'll
of me
let
or
you
one?
know.
Are you central?
I'm central, so I'm only 1 hour
ahead.
To be able to walk around all the different areas.
But I'll let you know.
It's just like the old days.
When...
What did you get, Klaus? Sorry, Klaus mentioned that he just got something.
You're good.
Just let me know. Drive safe. Enjoy the warm weather, because at least then you're not dealing with pipes bursting and stuff.
That's usually not a problem. That's always something that's been... I don't know what it is that we do here. I don't know if we just have our pipes insulated, but that's like never a problem.
Interesting.
I mean, like outside, like if you have sprinklers in your lawn, those can definitely break.
Yeah.
But like I've never had to bleed my pipes when it got cold.
Interesting.
They just work.
Kansas
So I don't
City
know
just
if
must
we
not have
built...
had ahead. Because I literally know people who lost their house. They were like out of town on vacation and they come back to the house encased in ice. Because, like,
yeah, that is never...
burst.
I've never heard of that happening. So I wonder if... I mean, we live somewhere where it is cold every year. Like, it will go below 0. It will happen. So, obviously, they just build the houses in a certain way. Doesn't happen, I guess. I have no idea. I don't know what that would be. But that's something I've never
Kansas City has... We had weeks where the high was single digit for, like, weeks.
Yeah.
And that's when that kind of situation happened. Like, my friend literally cracked the wheel of his tire by tapping a curb at 5 miles an hour. It was that cold.
Yeah. But, like, genuinely, if I had to move somewhere warmer and then it got really cold, I would not think to lead the pipes. That is not something that would occur to me.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
that's one of the,
I mean, now I know that is a thing, but...
Moving, like, I moved to Kansas City in December after growing up in Arizona and then living in Central Texas, and, like, I didn't know what I didn't know, but that meant that every lesson I learned was, like, it's in me now.
Yeah.
I tried to build a snowman the first time it snowed, and that was the way I learned the hard way that there's a difference between wet snow and dry snow.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, the type of, like, when it falls, the way it packs in, like, there's different kinds.
Yep.
I was like, why is no one else building a snowman? We got, like, a foot on the ground. This is great. And then I tried. I was like, I've been in snow before, and I seem to remember it sticking to itself whatsoever. And this is not doing that. Where's the sticky rice snow? I tried, though, and then that killed me ever sculpting anything out of snow the entire time I lived there because I was so embarrassed.
Oh no, that's sad.
Because I just ended up making this ugly mound on the lawn. Because I tried for like 2 hours. I was like, do I have to pack it in? Like, I got buckets. I have a photo I need to find and send you of, like, I was trying to sculpt a dragon, and I had, like, this really cool idea in my head of, like, making a lawn dragon out of snow, and all it ended up being was, like, a long lump mound, like, in the shape of, like, a crocodile, like, what should be a crocodile, and then, like, a bucket and another bucket going along the back. Just, like, you can see where I packed the bucket and inverted the bucket on the back. And it looks so bad. It was gonna be cool. It did not turn out cool. Okay. Sleepy sleep.
Yep. Thank you for the stream.
Thanks
I will talk to you tomorrow.
Congrats on the platinum. Merry Christmas, happy holiday.
Yep. Have a good night.
Good night. And I'm gonna end the stream there also. So thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your holiday. Bye-bye.